circle smaller like the wood in your chest. In war, we gon' connect. I be shooting at these saying, go rope. No, I'm down 10 toes. Got me out of Senzu. No, this ain't no pinto. I start lucky, the best come back with my dough. But soon you see the light, it gon' be with my nightmare. I just pull up to the east side, but it keep me westin'. For starting something, but learn still you was testing. My clip got a degree, teach you a lesson. You ain't gon' make it in life with no aggression.
But like damn, huh? Pull away that shot, but get your man, huh? Young nigga hatin' cause you know that he a fan, huh? He's so hop up on the beat, that shit they go bananas. No, I got it on my own, yeah, I ain't take no handouts. Yeah, why you leaving me? Don't tell me what you see. You didn't wanna fuck with me, but you on your knees. I be doing all this shit, don't need no sleep. I be gunning, it's like 7 days a week. Hit after hit, see on the code and Yeezy on the feet. I can't really fuck with you labels. Niggas want the money, that's the way it goes. Yeah, you really wanna smoke, I got that Draco. No, I got a wish and let that thing blow.
When it's spraying with it, yeah. Move too fast to hit your noggin. In the same sudden motion, you heard me, your head was bobbing. Way I pull the trigger, think my gun command me like it's popping. I pulled off from the tree, maybe that's why I'm running. To the core, hit the corner store. $1 Arizona's what I used to drink before. But now I'm making hits and music them galore. So now you wanna hate inside this light now. Neck full of ice now. Dad in penitentiary was dreaming about his life now. Pull up on me lights out, hating how you like now. Only 14, making bangers got you like how. I just pull up to the east side, but it keep me westin'. For starting something, but learn still you was testing. My clip got a degree, teach you a lesson. You ain't gon' make it in life with no aggression.
Hey yo, Trilly, punch me in. They see me in, I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing, how I ran it up from the start to the end. But you just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I run it on bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping and writing no love song, yeah. Writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again, I'm running this shit. Like, hey Jay, that's my name, little bro nigga from down LA. About 6'1" with a low top fade, niggas knew that you was gonna get to that cake. Hey bitch, say my name, too dope, cool nigga ain't shit changed. Bad that bitch, shorty screaming my name, and the phone sped off with a brand new chain. Nah nigga, none of these fine, when a nigga pop out of designer, in the booth cooking on it. Say you want smoke, but he lying, if you wanted that, he would come find us. Niggas know we ain't doing no hiding, when we pushing out here, come the sirens. 33 bags with some brand new Givenchy, I just put that bitch in a drop top. Up in the kitchen, ain't cooking no Winnie, but shawty said she want a hot box. I ate it once and I'm going in the jiffy, cause her ugly friend want a cot Glock. No, I can't fuck with that thought, nah. JB pop out with that Glock. They see me in, I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing, how I ran it up from the start to the end. But you just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I run it on bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping and writing no love song, yeah. Writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again. Only keep for a week, I ain't marrying. If you shoot it at me, then I'm parrying. Hey yo nigga, you weak, you jarring. Sipping on you for some weeks, tryna marry you. How the pussy ain't wet, you Aquarius. I be gone for a week, I get back, we can leave. Say it likely to blow, it's precarious. AP, bust, drip, water when I step at the house. Big ballin', put a dick in the mouth. TTG, my niggas hand shit out. She ain't my little secret. In the pussy, I'ma stretch a bitch out. In my phone, how we bout. She want the money, the power, the glory. She think I'm in love, but I'm fucking a friend. Don't have no friends, but I got some brothers that I know is rocking with me to the end. All of my partners in tune with each other, and none of them stressing about many bands. She got a man, but shawty a freaking and she in. I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing, how I ran it up from the start to the end. But you just a fan, why? I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping and writing no love song, yeah. Writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again, I'm running this shit.
Remember the night that we met, back at the party you sat on the bed. You said I'm talented, you said I'm next. My only talent is making you stressed. I know that I'm not at my best. Lately I'm feeling like less. I hope that I see you again. If I don't, then I'll lay it to rest. It's crazy how it almost left me all alone. I've been trying to move on, all I find a hole. Searching for a pot of gold, don't know if I'll ever know how she left me with no damn place to go. I'm okay, I'll be fine. I'm just out of my mind. Long nights with no sleep, thinking about you and me. I'm okay, I'll be fine. I'm just out of my mind. Long nights with no sleep, thinking about you and me. It's been 5 months at your crib, and I ain't paying no rent. We should've just been friends, cause I know that you never meant all the things that you said to me. Froze my heart in uncertainty. Go ahead, hit the club or something, make sure that you drunk as fuck. Find you another man to love, I'ma show you what you lost. I'ma show you how it feels to realize everything you ever knew and everything you ever had in love is gone. I'm okay, I'll be fine. I'm just out of my mind. Long nights with no sleep, thinking about you and me. I'm okay, I'll be fine. I'm just out of my mind. Long nights with no sleep, thinking about you and me. I guess it's it for real, and if I had another chance, I don't know if I'd take that bet against you with another man. And if I ever saw your face, then I would probably take a glance, but I would never bat an eye because you hate me, that's a fact. Yeah, I think that this is an epiphany. I don't think you really listening. One day you're gonna be missing me. I swear to God that we'll never be frenemies. Y'all bitches be trying to be friends with me. I think they stealing my energy and my DMs and they tempting me. I know that you really resenting me now. I'm okay, I'll be fine. I'm just out of my mind. Long nights with no sleep, thinking about you and me. I'm okay, I'll be fine. I'm just out of my mind. Long nights with no sleep, thinking about you and me.
I'm fucking broken, you see me empty. Glasses turn the bottle in my head, I'm feeling dizzy, but you never fucking listen. Gotta jump to your conclusions. I've been heading in directions where I end up getting bruises. That's what the truth is, I take the blame. Always getting jaded, back around, they're all the same. Never wanna hear me, I've been beating from the start. I got money, I got pills, and I got a broken heart. Fuck the love, I'm needing trust. A kiss can make me stronger, but it's fixing no one's heart. I don't need your glitter, I just need a will to start. Numbing through prescriptions, isolation's where I part. So I'm back into the tracker where my head is going mad. Got a 30, I'm of everything, a pill that make me sad. I seen it all before and now I'm reminiscing back. Had to take a quick vacation just to let the feelings pass. I'm aesthetic, and now I get it. Depression had me fucked up, gotta put it in collection. But no wonder why I miss a living past and not the present. Gotta count it on my wrist just to catch up, here's a present. Gotta love me, or probably not. You never fucking see me in the past, those feelings caught. Gotta shut me down, put me down a 7th block. Back into the prison where I end up getting shot. I'm fucking broken, you see me empty. Glasses turn the bottle in my head, I'm feeling dizzy, but you never fucking listen. Gotta jump to your conclusions, I've been heading in directions where I end up getting bruises. It's what the truth is, I take the blame. Always getting jaded, back around, they're all the same. Never wanna hear me, I've been beating from the start. I got money, I got pills, and I got a broken heart, yeah.
Instrumental icons. Instrumental icons. Instrumental icons.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Hello, welcome to College Football Revamped NCAA 14 mod for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and for the PC running on PlayStation 3 emulator. This is the start of a whole new series. We're going to be going through the coaching career of Tim Burchett. Now, Tim Burchett in real life is a United States Congressman for District 2 of Tennessee, a guy who I've been able to meet. He's alumni of my school, the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. But we're going to do a little bit of alternate reality. I've used Tim Burchett as a character for my basketball dynasties, and now we're going to be bringing him over to football, college football. And funny enough, he has some football experience. He was the team captain of Beard in high school, starting quarterback there, back in his high school days. And so within this reality, we're going to have him being a walk-on at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, where his junior and senior year, he was more of a player development coach. And he also spent 2 years as a graduate assistant. And then that's whenever he pursued his political career. But after his political career died down, after he's done being the mayor of Knox County and United States Congressman, he decided to ring up Jeremy Pruitt, as this is the 2019-2020 season, and say, hey, I'm interested in coaching. You got an opening. And Coach Pruitt said that he did. And this is the start. This is where we're going to start at. Created coach Tim Burchett. So we're going to find some like head preset that kind of works. I kind of want him to have hair. But like, see, this kind of works, but he doesn't have hair. Might have to go with brown hair. We'll just go with this. Alma mater, the University of Tennessee. Now, for playbook, we're going to end up making our own playbook when we get a head coaching job. My goal is to stay here at the University of Tennessee for one season. We'll run a 3-4 defense. But stay at the University of Tennessee for 1 year, being an offensive coordinator, maybe 2 years, hopefully only 1 year, until we get a head coaching job at some point, hopefully, after the first season. We're just going to keep the sliders the same. We're going to play an all-American difficulty. This is a good start. I don't have a lot of experience playing this game on PC. I don't know if it's really the same. I've played it, I think I have a total of 1 hour play, but most of that play time is really me just tinkering with the settings a little bit, making sure everything runs perfectly fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and look through the conferences here. I think I might have to edit them myself. So a lot of this, we might be seeing a lot of just me editing the conferences and adding some teams and moving them around. So let's start doing that. We're going to start here in the Sun Belt Conference, where we're going to be adding Appalachian State and Coastal Carolina. Now, we're not going to keep this historic, we're not going to keep the conferences accurate. I'm going to change them up a little bit to make them more competitive, make them more geologically friendly, and that sort of thing. Like, for example, here in the Big 12, we're going to add, back from the Big 10, we're going to be adding Nebraska and... Where's Iowa? Oh, Iowa, right above it. I wasn't looking there. I thought that'd be in the other division. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's just start ahead and do that real quick. So Iowa and Nebraska. Now the reason I do this is because Nebraska, let's put Iowa over here. Let's bring over, Nebraska might have to be over here. Ooh, West Virginia. Ugh. We could just do this. But that doesn't make a lot of sense. This will be the north, but Iowa's more north than Nebraska. It'll work. It'll work. But the reason I do this, Nebraska used to be in the Big 12, and Iowa has a rivalry with Iowa State. I think they were the Big 12 at some point. I'm not sure off the top of my noggin. When it comes to the ACC, we're going to be moving Maryland and probably Rutgers. So Rutgers is in the American Conference. Charlotte's in the American? I thought they're in the Sun Belt. I might have to put Charlotte in the... Charlotte might be going off to the Sun Belt here. We're gonna put out Western Kentucky in the American Conference. No, they're in the Conference USA. Charlotte is going to be going to the Sun Belt. They're going to Conference USA. They're going to go to the East. It doesn't matter. We're going to fix everything here. When we look at the ACC, whose teams you can get at? I know we're going to be adding from the American. We're going to be adding Louisville, and then this is where we can add some teams here. We're going to add some teams here in the American. We're going to be adding Navy and Army. I know Navy's in the American. I think Army's an independent. But I like to keep them together. Independence. Old Dominion. 9-10. Let's see what Conference USA looks like. Yeah. Okay, so 2 of these teams are going to the American Conference. And it might end up being Tulane. Hold up. The MAC. One of these teams is going to be an independent, or they're going... Oh, Georgia Southern's in a Sun Belt school. Okay, we actually have to have one more Sun Belt school for them to have a conference championship. What I like to do is I like every single team having a conference championship. We will add, just for the hell of it, Western Kentucky's back to the Sun Belt Conference. And that keeps the Conference USA even. And let's see, the Big 12 is at 12 teams. The Big 10's at 12 teams. The American Conference right now is at 10 teams, which we need to solve that issue. The SEC is going to be the same. The Mountain West looks fine. The MAC now looks fine as we moved, whoever we moved. I think we moved Buffalo. I don't even remember how I moved out of the MAC. Oh my goodness, I don't even remember who I moved out of the MAC. Let's go back and look at the American Conference. I'll know when I see him. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to figure out now what 2 teams are we going to add, probably from Conference USA to the American. It might end up being Florida Atlantic. No, it's going to end up being, let's see, what kind of schools do we got? We got a bunch of, we got a Texas school, we got a Texas school. Yeah, let's add Tulsa. So Tulsa. And probably Tulane. So Tulsa and Tulane's going to the American. I think that's actually... might be accurate, to be honest. And then that looks fine, and this looks fine when it comes to East and West. That's pretty good. So Conference USA looks real good. We're gonna rename the Big 12. Army, Cincinnati, Houston, Memphis, Navy, and Old Dominion. We're gonna actually swap a lot of these schools around. We're going to put Memphis in the West. So, SMU, Memphis, Tulane, Tulsa, Old Dominion, and Houston. Old Dominion is located in Virginia. So, is there a school more Western than Old Dominion? Old Dominion's kind of an odd one out. Let's see if we can swap someone here. Who's not a shitty school? All these Western schools are pretty awful. I like Marshall, but... we might just keep that as that. Okay, let's look at the ACC. The ACC looks pretty good. I like how that looks. The Sun Belt looks pretty good. I'm going to tweak it a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, the MAC. I still don't remember who I dropped out of the MAC conference. It kind of doesn't matter. Let's see here. We were looking at Conference USA, weren't we? I could keep it No, we were looking at the American because Old Dominion. We need to put Old Dominion in the CUSA because they're not good enough to be playing in this division of football. Neither is Louisiana Tech, neither is North Texas, neither is Rice, neither is Southern Miss, neither is UTEP, and neither is UTSA. So we're in a predicament, but we're going to figure it out here. Middle Tennessee State, they can have a rivalry with Memphis. You know, I like that a lot. So let's move them to the Conference USA East, and I'm going to fix it. And then we're going to be adding, also from the Conference USA East, we're going to be adding the Middle Tennessee State Blue. Oh, Marshall. Marshall's a good overall team. But I think, UAB's good too. But UAB is like historically in the Conference USA. That's literally their conference. Let's add Middle Tennessee State, and let's see what overall the teams are in the American. 77, 91, 81, 81, 75, 70, 71, 70. Okay, MTSU's kind of like on the bottom tier, so that's going to work. I think that'll work. So let's make sure we got everything. Tulane, Tulsa, SMU, Middle Tennessee State, Memphis, Houston. All right. Let's go edit the Sun Belt real quick. Georgia Southern, Coastal Carolina. Okay, so we have to have Georgia State and Georgia Southern in the same division. Southern Alabama, Troy, University of Louisiana. Okay, so this is going to be the West, right here, with Louisiana and Southern Alabama, and then over here is going to be the East. So that looks good. This is the East, this is the West. All right, let's go ahead and start naming the stuff here. So Division A was East, and the other one was West. And then we're going to go to the Big 12. And this is going to be North and South. I like to keep all the Texas schools together, and it's geographically, this one makes the least amount of sense, but we're going to go ahead and have this as it is, North and South. I just like the names to be somewhat decent, you know. Not for it to be Division A and Division B. That's really stupid. So North and South. We're going to actually edit every single conference's rules before we start. I like to edit some rules. I have like as much openness as possible so the CPU can schedule the games a little bit more accurately. When it comes to the Big 12, I'm actually going to Google the Big 12 real quick, and I'm going to try to line it up with how the Big 12, or the Big 10, sorry. I'm reading 12 teams. Big 10 standings. I'm going to try to, like, make that as best as I can here. Big 10. Let me just Google Big 10 divisions, because it wants me to look up basketball. And the standings are all out of whack, because it's all just in order. Here we go. So Northwestern, we don't have Iowa. Wisconsin, which we have Wisconsin. Minnesota, we don't have Nebraska. Purdue and Illinois, so let's put Purdue over here. And that is it. So when it comes to over here, Maryland and Rutgers are actually over here together. So we could just put Indiana over here, and this is going to be it. I actually don't like this, because I wish Penn State was over on the other side to balance it out a little bit. So there's two ranked teams, so we're actually going to do that. Purdue is in a... Bro. We'll add Northwestern back over here in the leaders. Which, actually, no, let's just add Purdue. You know, why not? Oh, wait, they already have two ranked teams. They have Wisconsin, of course. So this is fun. This is actually fun. Let's just keep it how it is. Maryland and Rutgers are with each other with Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, and Penn State. That will work. That will work. Conference USA. This is East. That's West. Independence. The MAC. Boring. Who cares about the MAC? That will work. The Pac-12. My Washington State Cougars. I'm still really confused. I'm going to have to go back and look at the tape. Who did I take out of the MAC? I took out someone and I put him somewhere. And I'm probably never... Oh, it was in the Sun Belt. I swear to God. And it was like Charlotte or Georgia Southern, or it was like Georgia Southern or something. I don't... They put some weird school in the map. It might have been Appalachian State. Whoever the fuck. You know, we got that fixed. So let's edit the Sun Belt real quick. So this is the West and that's the East. So Division A is the West. So let's change that real quick. And this is gonna... It's gonna take a good solid second. But I love how you can just edit everything in this game. That's why NCAA 14 is the best game. This mod just makes everything so much more fun. Here's what I do. So I literally just delete everything here for the BCS bowl games. So anybody can be ranked at any spot, and any bowl game can be played by anyone. That's just how I do it. So when we go to the ACC, I'm going to have protected rivalries. I'm thinking about turning protected rivalries off for everyone, but we're going to make weekday games anything. And we're going to start week 1 for everybody. Let's see, schedule type. No protected rivalries in the American, that's not important. Weekday games, yes. Best conference hosts in the American. Best conference can host here. Thursdays only, I'll keep that here in the Big 12 because there's Texas, and Texas high school football is a really big deal. And we're going to honor Texas high school football with that. But everyone's going to play week 1, and everyone's going to play weekday games. I do not care. The Big 10 can have protected rivalry games. No, they're not. Those games are useless to me. I don't care. Night games in November. Sadly, the people in the cold are going to be playing in November at night. That's just going to suck for them. Oh, well. Let's see, the MAC. The MAC has their own championship stadium. I think it's the Lions Stadium. Ford Field or whatever it's called. Let's see. Just going around here. Any. And any. And the SEC. I guess we'll have protected rivalries. We did not edit them, so this will be very good. And then here, yes, night games in November, and yeah. Well, actually, we could turn off night games in November for no one. We're not going to do that. I was going to be nice, but weather's not a big deal. I was thinking a little bit humanitarian, but it is going to be whatever it is. And just a refresher, we're going to play the game and start at All-American difficulty, 6-minute quarters with regular sliders. I might edit them depending on how the game goes and so forth, but we're going to be starting out as the offensive coordinator at Tennessee, continuing Tim Burchett's lifeline here. Going to be taking over for Jim Chaney. For some reason, we're ranked. Well, that's just whatever. We do have an offensive coordinator level up here. We're going to do that too. Ball security. I'm not worried about injuries too much. I am worried about us turning the ball over. I did not download the real recruiting class. Also, if you want to be a recruit in the next recruiting class, whenever I become a head coach, just let me know and I'll make you next season. But let's see here. We're just going to look and see what we need. I'm not really worried about recruiting too much. But I am a little bit, because I find it important to recruit and to try, but like at the same time, it's like, this is my only season going to be here at the school. I'm not going to go for these. I'll go for that guy. He's a 78 overall guard. And I'll go for the athlete because he might be easy. Okay, we're going to go for all the top 5 interests real quick. I'm not going to actually put a bunch of points. I'm just going to set my board. We need a fullback. We don't need a fullback. We can get a backup tight end to be a fullback. Let's look at quarterbacks and see if any quarterbacks, because we're going to need one. Only one guy. We're already trying to get Anthony Key, but for a lifeline, just to make sure we might get one, we're going to target this guy, who's a balanced. And we're going to also look for Is there any in-state guys who want to be a Vol? I am going to honor all in-state quarterbacks. Is there an in-state quarterback who wants to be a Tennessee Vol? We're going to go for this guy. He's not interested in us at all, but he is from Oak Hill. So, let's get a Tennessee quarterback coming to the University of Tennessee. How does that sound? Let's go look for some safeties real quick. Try to find some safeties. A couple 3-star safeties. We're going to just drop 2 on there. Let's find a free safety. You can always convert a free safety to a strong safety, and it won't really hurt their overall too much. We're going to drop this guy, and they're both 6'2", so that will be good for us at safety position. Let's just go find a kicker real quick. Couple 2-star kickers, but we really need a good kicker. We're going to try to go to Michael Floyd here, but I guess for a lifeline, we're not getting these guys. We'll actually put we'll put these 2 guys. But this guy's really good. That's the guy we want. We really want Michael Floyd. But we're probably not going to be able to get him. When it comes to fullbacks, I'm not worried about it. Let's get some offensive linemen. I mean, the University of Tennessee is known for getting a bunch of 5-star linemen, and then they end up leaving. So let's try to get a couple of... Actually, we're fine for centers. That 80-something overall guy. Let's try to get some guards. You know, build up our depth on the offensive line. That really carries your team. This JUCO run blocker. And we'll call that... That's enough. I'm really more worried about tackles. I think we're going to be fine on guard. I think we still have one Morris on the roster. I don't want 2-star. Alright. And then for the hell of it, let's go look at some wide receivers and a running back. We can always convert a running back to a fullback as well. Let's get these 2 4-star guys. And then I guess... no, that guy's pretty trash. That guy's trash too. I don't know why I was clicking on those guys. You know, we can go for these 64, 64, 63, 70, and 75. We'll probably get about 2 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna make everybody. Whenever I get a head coaching job, we'll see where everyone ends up going. And for the hell of it, we'll get this guy from Hilton Head. We'll see what we can do, if we can try to get him or not. And then let's get some linebackers. That's like my biggest hole when it comes to recruiting for me is I never get enough linebackers, and so my defensive secondary is always bad. How many spots do we have? I don't know how many spots we have left. We have 6 spots left on the recruiting board, but this 4-star guy wants to be a volunteer. That's awesome to see. This 4-star guy wants to be a volunteer. And I'm sorting by interest, so I'm not sorting. You can just sort by caliber and go straight down from the best to the worst ranked. But I was really just focusing on the interest level. I want to get easy guys. I'm not going to try to throw a bunch of points at people. I'm not trying that hard. And then I said we're going to try to get a running back. We're just trying to fill every single position. We're trying to get a lot of depth on this roster. This is a roster that drastically needs it too. And not any high caliber guys. Is there any... This Tennessee guy, we're going to go after Tennessee guys first. And then I guess he's the only guy we're going to try to get. If he wants to go to Vanderbilt, he's not going to be a Commodore. I will not let him be a Commodore. And then we're going to go for a tight end. My favorite position on the field is tight end. I love tight ends. They just make it so easy to score points. Whenever you're a tight end, it's really, really, really easy to have a good offense when you got a tight end who can block for you and also catch. So, and we'll go for both of these guys, and we have one more spot, and we're gonna have that spot available to an athlete. I'm gonna try to not get too many athletes. I find athletes really easy to get. We're gonna go for this 4-star athlete here. There's this Cooper guy, Thomas Cooper, John Presley, and Mike Harvey. This guy wants to go to Michigan and Ohio State and Notre Dame. we're not going to be able to compete for that guy. Cooper wants to go to some smaller schools, and he wants to go to Rutgers, Ole Miss, South Carolina, and then Oklahoma State, Tennessee, and Michigan. So we have a chance for both of these guys. I think we're going to be able to get it done eventually. So we're done with recruiting. I'm not going to scout or anything. Again, I'm not really too invested in this season. This is just the offensive coordinator resume builder season. I'm trying to get out there, get a head coaching job at some smaller school, try to build them up, make it to the Power 5 level of head coaching. So let's look at the depth chart real quick. I'm actually going to, whenever I'm able to go to week 1, if I can, I'm going to edit JG's stats a little bit. I'm going to make him pretty crap. Because he's not going to be an 86. He's actually going to be more of a... I'm going to edit all these quarterbacks. I'm going to make Harrison Bailey a little bit better. And I'm also going to redshirt him this season. Because he's not going to play. Sadly, he's not going to play. As a 79 overall freshman quarterback. Coming out of Marietta, Georgia. 4, 5-star, however you look. It's not cheating. I'm making it realistic. I'm literally making JG worse. I won't even touch Bailey. I'll just make JG and Brian Maurer worse. Harrison Bailey is fine. Harrison Bailey's fine. JT Shrout is going to come out there slinging it. And let's make the schedule. Let's set our non-conference games. I never play against these FCS opponents, so let's actually make every single week open. Oh, we can't. I don't want to play a week 1 game. So let's go ahead. So for the first game of the season, we're going to play home against Charlotte. That'll be a fun game. Let's not play week 1. And then for this second week, the tune-up game... Well, not the tune-up game. Thank you, Corey. I'm only going to be making JG and Brian Maurer worse. I would make... Okay, I might make Harrison Bailey an 80, which is up 1 point, but he's redshirted. He's redshirted. Corey, give me who's a team I should play before the Florida game? And who's my week 12 game? I don't have one. Hold up. Charlotte, Oregon. What the heck? We play 10 conference games. 1, 2, 3. No, we don't. We still have an open game, don't we? We do. I just didn't set it. We could play 11 games if I wanted to. In-state cupcake, no, I'm already playing Charlotte. I want to play a team who's decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going to be a road game. It's going to be a road game. So who am I going to play that's not Oregon? We could play a team like at Coastal Carolina. We can do that. We'll play at Coastal Carolina. Home versus Charlotte at Coastal Carolina. And then we'll change the Troy game to Rutgers. So we actually play a decent Power 5 school coming into the Vanderbilt, Kentucky week. To be honest, this is actually a really good schedule, except for that LSU game. I don't want to play. I don't want to play LSU. I'd rather play Arkansas. But let's go ahead and start up the season. Your Tennessee Volunteers. Also, I haven't made my own playbook yet. I'm using the one-back Jeremy Pruitt offensive playbook because I'm under Jeremy Pruitt, so I'm going to use his playbook. But when I get a head coaching job, I'm going to create the Burchett spread. My favorite playbook, the Burchett spread, but I'm going to use a couple pistol plays, and I'm going to use ace. So ace formation, shotgun, and pistol, and maybe a little bit of I formation. We'll see. I'm going to do that off camera whenever the season's over. I plan on maybe playing 3 games tonight. Yeah, I'm basically the way we have in our online dynasty. I'm just going to be the OC for a year, and then I'm going to probably stay at some smaller school. So let's go to recruiting. I actually need to go to the settings real quick and edit them. When it comes to Dynasty house rules, so I have it all on auto. Where's that at? Game rules, custom AI, visual settings. I have no idea where that's at. It might be under here under coach info. It's not under coach info. Where's Drew Murphy at? Drew Murphy. I might make Drew Murphy for the lulz of it. No one will know what I'm talking about. But Drew Murphy is the GOAT. Dynasty visual setup. No, that's just the same setting menu. System settings. Oh, I have all this stuff turned down, but it didn't help my game perform any better. I kind of just turned all the audio off. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to find the... Okay, let's not worry about it. Hold up. It might be under Coach Philosophy. Here, it is under Coach Philosophy, I think. Visit assistance on, scholarship assistance, recruiting board assistance. I think I do have to set the points, though, myself, so I guess we are going to recruit. We have to recruit, sadly. I have my board, though. Is it? I might have to... Oh. I didn't know if it was actually lagging or what. We're going to go ahead and give 500 points to all the big name guys who we're trying to get. And we're going to go ahead. I don't have instant recruit, so like there's no point in me wasting. I could give scholarships this week, but I kind of just want to get my points put on the guys I'm really trying to go after, which will be 4 of them. So Anthony K, this guy, this center, all these decent guys. And we're going to go ahead and... We only can scout to 50%. I guess it already scouted for us. He's a 79. He's a Jim. He's an 81. So I definitely do want Dallas Higdon. An 81 overall center would really help our O-line. So let's sort by position here. Just because this guy's from... And I'm going to give him 200 points because go Vols. I want in-state guys. I want all the in-state guys. When it comes to running backs, I'll give him 135 points because that's how much we're behind, and I'm going to give him a scholarship. And when it comes to wide receivers, I'm definitely going to give this guy the 500 max. And we'll go ahead and scout. He's a 77, so he's good. And let's scout these other guys, the lower tier guys. He's awful. I've already scouted him. He's 64, and he's 62. So we're actually not going to touch... We'll give this guy a little bit of points. We'll give him 100. He's from Cookeville, so we will give him 200, and we'll give him 200 points. He's from Cookeville. And the rest of these guys, I'll give him a scholarship. He's 6'4", and I'll give him 100 points. But I don't want to focus all my time on the offensive end. I want to hit these defensive ends and these other defensive players. I don't want to give away that many points. Let's do 300. Let's do 300 points and a scholarship. He's not from Tennessee, so let's hold back on the scholarship. See if we rise up. Another linebacker. I want to get linebacker. Oh, I forgot about the kickers. Because we actually have to get a kicker. Okay, he went down a lot. Oh. Okay, Jeff McCormick's our guy. I'd rather him have really good kick power and pretty shit accuracy. I'm going all in on the kicker. Because we're not going to be able to win games without a decent kicker. And this guy, we're all A pluses except for program tradition. So we're going to be getting him bonus points. So maybe for like a couple weeks we'll be able to take some points off, but we'll see. We'll see. Scouting. We're going to take... We'll give 100 points to this Hughes, guys. He's got 89 speed. That's really good for a safety. He's going to be able to cover. So 150 because he's got some decent speed. The corner, I've already given him max points. Middle linebacker. Let's go ahead and scout. 69 overall, and both of them are 69. But he's got pretty awful acceleration. 91 and 77. I'm definitely going to go with the quicker guy. So he can play a lot better in man D. Zone's really easy to play. but he's from Cali. But we are also getting more weekly bonus points from him, so we're going to do that. That seems to pretty much work for both parties. And we're not getting that guy, and we're going to give 100 points to this guy. Strong safety. We're already going after one, so I'm not going to focus on that. Defensive ends, we're getting one. Center. Guards. Ooh. Should we go after the JUCO guy? We are getting a lot of points for the JUCO guy. But we only have 35 this week, so we're going to be lacking on the guards. But we're going to hope with the weekly points we'll, get a little bit better. And then the tight ends. Okay, I kind of want Jason Hunter, but we'll see about it next week. So that's the wrap of week 1. We had a bye week, no game. So nothing to worry about there, but we did some good recruiting. So going on to week 2, we're going to start off just going back to recruiting again. No, we'll start off with a game. And then we'll pick up on the recruiting after the game, and then we'll alternate. So if we end on recruiting, we'll go with a game, and then go to recruiting and go back to recruiting. We'll alternate. Well, we're always going to start off with the news. We're going to go look at the standings real quick. We started off ranked 25th, and I forgot to change. Clemson gets an instant commit. Anthony K, a quarterback we were going after. So we are going to go to recruiting because we actually missed out on a lot of guys. Let's go see what happened. We only missed out on the one guy, but we got a lot of points coming back. So when it comes to quarterbacks, we're going to have to scout. Chad Little is not the guy. It's definitely going to be Brad Cooper. We'll give him an extra 50 points. Are we in the top? We're getting close. He's not going to Kansas. Come on. We're leading now with Damian Greenwood. I'm going to keep it as is with the fullback. He's from South Carolina. South Carolina is trying to get him, so we might not be winning that, but we're doing good on the receivers. We're doing really good. I'm going to give Corey Dunaskali. Okay, when it comes to the tight ends, we're leading on these two guys. We're probably not going to be able to get Shane Smith, so we're going to take the best out of the lower tier guys. It's going to be Jason Hunter. So Jason Hunter's going to get 200 points. When it comes to tackles, let's see how we're doing. We're winning. That's good. That's good to see. And then let's scout this guy. He's a little bit good, so we're going to give him some bonus points to get 2 tackles. That'll always help us, 150. I don't want to spend too much. Because I did say I wanted to get us a guard. He is really leaning towards going to Michigan, the Kenny Thomas guy, but we're just not going to worry about him. He's not really... Oh my god. Yeah, we're definitely going to be worrying about Ray Grimes. A 3-star 75 overall. And he's not even a JUCO player. The JUCO guy's good too. We do need to take away 10 points from him. And so, all we gotta do is beat out Penn State for this Ray Grimes guy. He's from Arizona. Really good player. Never seen a 3-star player who's not a kicker be that good. So we're down on Daniels, but we might be able to pick back up. We're competing against Florida for this linebacker, and then we're going to have to boost him up at some point because he's also a good overall. I could take away points. I am going to do this. This is going to be risky. But I'm going to take away points from him and give it to him. Just to help us out a little bit so we can at least get one of them. They're both similar overalls. We'll be able to scout them better next week. But Jason Hunter is the gem. So I want one of them. Johnny Campbell. We're getting the corner. That's good. The safety, we're down to Purdue. We might not be getting a safety. That's fine. We still got the strong safeties. Colby Hughes, we're getting beat out by Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss. And we might have to get a strong safety. But we do have 2 athletes who I did not touch. But that's okay. Athletes are always really easy to get. They really come along farther later in the recruiting process. So we will focus on them next week. 4 guys not scouted. And that's the 2 centers. running back and fullback, the guys from Tennessee, I don't care if you're good or not, you're of all. And fullback, Dane Jackson. He's a fullback. He's going to fill that fullback position that we need. We're still ranked 25. Let's go look at the top 25 polls. Let's see if there's any upsets. Clemson's number 1. Alabama lost to Virginia Tech week 1 by 3 points. That's insane. But Clemson destroys Georgia, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Penn State. Let's see if there's any surprises in the top 25, except for Tennessee. Cincy's at 19. And Mississippi State's in the top 25. So that's pretty awesome to see. Now let's go ahead and head on out to Neyland Stadium playing up against the Charlotte 49ers. Look at them jerseys. See, it says they're Conference USA, but I put them in the Sun Belt. So, I probably should fix that. After the first season. We'll see what we do. Alright. Let's see here. See who are the best players. I got a wide receiver who's pretty good. I'm down with it. Here we are in Neyland Stadium. Playing up against Charlotte. This should be a really quick game. I might even sim some of it. I mean, I'm expecting the offense to just come out here and score a bunch of points. But we are under Jeremy Pruitt. He might want us to run the ball a million times. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just choose the first play off the block. Going to do this delayed handoff. Oh, but the number 55 was able to block the linebacker there. Eric Gray gain of 4. Nice, decent, conservative run to start off the game. Let's run my favorite route, the curl route. We're looking at Palmer here on the right side, but that was not a good throw. I changed up my mind a little bit because I saw the way the linebacker was moving over. So I said I'm just going to attack the left. Let's just run the ball. I don't want JG having to throw the ball out of the pocket a little bit. Yeah, prove it to it. I actually do like these run plays out of pistol formation a lot more than I do out of shotgun, because shotgun runs are awful. They're so slow. But Eric Gray with a nice 3-yard run. We're not running the ball with JG. We're going to be running I forget what this play is called. Everyone knows it. It's the streak on the left, or the streak on the right with the... That's a touchdown. Okay, I'm also never going to do that again. I will never roll out to the right like that. That is cheese. And also, look at this cut. Hold up. Johnson, boom. Didn't even juke. Did I say conservative? Let's watch the kick. I also did not change the, I forgot to change the players' overalls, but it'll be whatever. Brian Maurer with a good hold, and a kick there by Brent Samaglia. Makes it 7-0 real quick. Here in Neyland. We're going to go ahead and sim, and our defense allows a score. Oh yeah, that play's called stick. I knew what it was called. I just didn't remember. So here we are, lining up an ace formation. Jared Garantano's under center. You got Pope on the right side there. Playing tight end, Eric Gray's going to get an outside handoff, and he's going to be able to cut back inside, but it's not going to be a gain of, not much, gain of 2, Eric Gray. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do here. Out here in shotgun, 5 wide. Little screen pass there, and that's not going to really gain much. Brandon Johnson, only 1 yard there. You know, if we were real Tennessee football, we run it on 3rd and 7. So I'm going to run it on 3rd and 7. I'm going to keep this game a little bit interesting, because I don't want to beat this team by 70 points. That was just terrible. I had an inside lane there. But 4th down, we're going to punt it away. I'm playing the way Jeremy Pruitt would want me to play. And that's run the ball. And now I'm not listening to Jeremy Pruitt. Jeremy, you just let him score. 7 points. We're not getting upset by Charlotte. Jeremy? It's not happening. Oh, that was a bad pass. I thought he was going to play. I thought he was going to be playing man defense. And picking up the guy on the streak, leaving the slant wide open for a gain of 15. But it didn't happen. But here we are. We got Palmer on the right. We got Keaton in the slot. We're going to be looking for B. B's wide open. Josh Palmer. Just going to dive down, get a safe play, gain of 15. We got the yards we wanted on last play. So we're going to go no huddle. I like that. We're going to hurry it up. We're an ace. That's a good formation. But we're actually going to switch back out to shotgun. 5 wide. We're going to run 4 verts. I think we got a shot. We got Pope. Out there on the wide out. Josh Palmer drops the touch pass. I was looking at both Pope and Palmer right there. I just thought I'd go really quick with it, but he broke him off on the block there, but I don't know. He wasn't able to get it done. Oh, good block there by Wanye Morris. JG, dual threat quarterback who doesn't run, is going to be able to get 15 yards. Love seeing Wanye Morris, our left tackle, actually do his job. Remember when I said I wasn't going to roll out to the right? I did it. Because the flats was going right. And I knew once he was playing zone, you saw that linebacker move over. I knew I could bait him if I just rolled out and he would move away from the curl route. And I don't like Johnson running that curl route on press coverage. So I'm going to have him run a slant. That star player right there, that left outside linebacker, I don't think he's going to be able to cover. He's not going to be able to beat him off the block. And Keaton's going to drop it. Yeah, that was just a bad play. It happens. Bad plays happen all the time. But this is some Jeremy Pruitt football. We have only scored 7 points in the first quarter. It's almost over. Playing real conservative. Let's send Keaton out on a streak. Let's see if that linebacker right there picks him up. Oh, he does. I was so committed to the streak. As soon as I called a hot route, I was like, okay. He's going to be wide open, but we're Tennessee football. Let's not win every game, for the love of goodness. Let's be right there on the post. He's going to be able. 17 should have played a little bit of defense, but Tim Burchett's going to do his thing. We're gonna run it up. We're here in shotgun spread, one of my favorite formations, and we're going to send him on out on a fade. Velus Jones Jr. But there's a lot of guys clustered there. Let's see what happens with that. A really dumb play call. The safety was able to get in front of that, but hey, let JG throw the ball. Let him throw the ball. We're going to do the Tennessee favorite screen pass, halfback screen, to Eric Gray. Let's see what this gets us here within the red zone. Interesting play call, but I kind of like it. And we weren't able to block off the initial snap very well. So we're going to the first quarter off 7. Down 7. But I think that we've done really good. It's just the defense has sucked. And I'm not on defense. It's not my fault. But watch Velus Jones Jr. If he gets the block, if he breaks off the press coverage here, and that middle linebacker shifts, he's not open. Just go, JG. Just go. Just get in the end zone. Touchdown. Rocky Top should be blasting, but game audio doesn't work. Tying back up the ball game, we're finally able to get a stop on defense, and we're back down here on our own 25. 1st and 10. JG under center. Josh Palmer out to the left. He's on that cool little route. I think this is a play-action play. There we go. Little touch pass. Oh, that's unsafe. That safety drawed down. I thought he was going to get the guy on the streak, but it is what it is. I think we're throwing 7 for 13 or something like that. Now this is the all-favorite Tennessee football. Delayed handoff in shotgun on 2nd down, not gain a yard. Lose 2, Eric Gray. And then if I really was going to want to lose this football game, I'd throw a screen pass right here. But as you can see, 4 verticals is the play we're going with. We got to get the ball down the field. We need to stop listening to what Coach Pruitt is telling us. He's not giving me enough McDonald's money. Oh, Keaton! Able to keep with the ball after the big hit. We're going to gain about 23. But we're going to get no huddle. And we're going to change up. We're going to get in a pistol. We're going to get in a pistol. And we're going to run the Tennessee all-favorite halfback screen again. But this time we're in the middle of the field, so it should really help us out. Get that block? Oh my god. 75. 75 was way in front of me. Couldn't get the block, gonna lose some yards. But if he got that block right there, 75, if he blocked 17, that was 15 yards. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and just run it. I think if we can get a big run here, we're good. But if we can't, we can get a 15-yard pass like it's nothing. Look at that. Wide, down the middle. Eric Gray's able to get about 7. Oh, 9. 3rd and 4. This is an easy spacing play. We'll just call spacing. If we can find it. I know where it's at. It's under empty. No, we can just do shotgun, 5 wide. 5 trips. Spacing, where's it at? Where are we at? It's like, there it is. Spacing's literally, everyone does a short 3-yard, 4-yard curl route. And as you can see, A's going to be open and B's going to be open. But we're going to throw it to A's right in the middle. Velas Jones Jr., 7 yards. Let's go ahead and just go no huddle. We got 3 minutes left here in the half. We've kept the ball for a while. We're going to stay in this 5 wide out set. Jarrett Garantano feels like he wants to just sling it. But we're going to just change it. We're going to get some guys moving over. Send them in motion. Let's run 4 verts, because I didn't like those weird zig routes. Look at that play. What? What was that? Keaton's able to catch it off the deflection. A terrible play call. I should have waited for him to break loose a little bit, get farther down the field, but JG does what he wants. But look at that. Tipped by number 4, picked up by Velas Jones Jr. for a gain of about 24-ish? Something like that. Amazing play. Good awareness there from Velas Jones Jr. Able to not give up on the play. Making something out of nothing. We're going to send him on a streak. We're going to send him to the end zone. Let's see if we can reward him. We can't. And they're bringing pressure. But JG's able to get a second rushing touchdown of the game. Everyone goes left. The entire defense moves over because they're in man, and that's going to be a touchdown. Let's watch the extra point. Let's watch Brett Samaglia sink it. 20 yards out from the 10. Bang. Good hold there by Brian Maurer. And we have the ball with 2 minutes left at the 32. And Pruitt's telling me to run the ball. Don't score, he says. Screaming, do not score. Do not score the football. But we're going to change this play. That was a delayed handoff. I just want to get a nice halfback dive in. Get some speed. Eric Gray, get about 4. There we go. 2 minutes left. Let's go no huddle. No huddle after a run play. And then send him out in 4 verts. And then change it to a quick pass. What's that sound? Oh, Keaton. Gonna get hit. Minute 59 left on the clock. I don't... That's not the play call I wanted, but... Oh, this is the fake wheel, or the fake screen here. And Keaton's gonna go out. And I'm just gonna throw it. It's 1st and 10. Oh, get that. Oh, it's intercepted at the 1-yard line. It's going to be a touchback. No, it isn't. Oh, it isn't. We tackled him in. Okay. You have to get the JG interception. I knew that was a dumb pass, but there was a lot of reward to it. I could have got a touchdown, but Keaton's got to keep his back on number 8's chest, and he's got to box him out to get that jump ball. Just like basketball. Let's actually watch this play. They have the ball at the 2. I want to see if we maybe get a safety. So let's see our defense. We're in zone. We should be in man and just blitz, but maybe gain of 1 maybe. Gain of 1. I don't know. Okay, let's just go ahead and sim. We're going to get the ball back at our own 18. We forced a turnover. Maybe I should have continued watching that. We got a turnover. We're sending Fant out in motion. Palmer might be open. It depends on what that safety does. He's going to move, and that's going to be a lob pass to Palmer, and it's going to be another pick. This is the Jarrett Garantano we all know and love. But at least it's not back-to-back pick sixes against Kentucky, right? It's just against Charlotte. We get the ball back with 49 seconds left. We're going to give you the opportunities. If you know Coach Pruitt, he's going to give his favorite guy all the opportunities in the world to be successful. But all we got to do is not be stupid with it, and that's a dumb pass. That's a stupid pass. Trey Smith, get a hit stick. That was dumb. If that was a full-on streak, though, and he didn't fade out, that would have been at least 30, but hey, we're just trying to make it a competitive game. That's just in the half on a good run there by Eric Gray. Good solid 6-7 yard run, 8 yard run. And let's go to halftime. Getting screamed at. He's like, man, we're almost getting beat by Charlotte. Charlotte should not be in this game. But here we are. We have the ball at the 35. We're going to actually play some smart Tim Burchett football. Tim Burchett says, I've had enough. Pruitt, pack your bags. I'm calling the shots. Curl route. And Josh Palmer. Does he have the Jets? No. But a good gain of 35. Josh Palmer on the curl route is able to beat his defender. But he's not able to use his feet to get to the end zone. But still, it's a good gain. It's a good gain. I think we're in field goal range, but I don't know if Brett Samaglia can kick it from 45. Oh, 73. You got to get better blocks. Trey Smith. Block for me. I'm not putting Brian Maurer in the game. I will put JT Shrout in. JT Shrout is my backup quarterback. Brian Maurer, he is just the place kicker. Oh my God. This is a JG game. This is some Tennessee football. I love it. I love it. And we have the ball at the 2. It works out, and we're gonna score with their fullback here, Fant. I hope. Just go. Touchdown. That shouldn't be a touchdown, but we forced a turnover at the 2, and our defense is saving our ass here on offense because, JG. Coach Pruitt will not give me the power to take Jarrett Garantano out of the game. I keep screaming at him, but he's just like, nah, he's got potential. He's a senior. He's a senior. Seniors should be making better decisions with the ball. But Josh Palmer's going to be able to get 21 yards out in the open field. And we're going to go ahead and send him deep. Because that's what Jeremy Pruitt does. He says, if we get one good pass, well, we're just going to fumble the ball. No. Recovered by Wanye Morris. God bless. B was almost, that could have been something special, but Wanye Morris is not able to block, but at least he's able to recover the fumble. 2nd and 19. We're probably going to look over the middle. Depends on what that middle linebacker does. He goes under. Josh Palmer with a spin move and a gain of about 11. So let's go no huddle. Let's try to throw this defense off guard. This is going to be something. And that was on me. That was on me. I called that a ridiculous play. I did call the bubble screen. I thought going no huddle would help us out, but it didn't. Let's go ahead and run the ball. We need to run the ball a lot more, but it is what it is. Let's get this delayed handoff. Oh, look at that run. Eric Gray's going to get us 5. We should run the ball at least 20 times a game, honestly, but sadly we don't do that. We're going to do halfback dive here. We're going to flip it. Run the ball on the weak side here. We're going to get around. Ty Chandler's first run of the game is going to be a first down. We're going to go no huddle. We got the first down. We're going to reward him. We're going to reward Ty Chandler with a screen pass. The Jeremy Pruitt way. Oh my God. Oh, I thought that was a fumble. When it did the camera, I was so scared. Gain of 3. Man, this Charlotte team is reading the screen passes really well. We haven't really been able to get the ball out of the backfield. That was an accidental pass. I double tapped A. But JG, man. 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. Bongos, yeah. And it ends. Velus Jones Jr., we're bringing them all in slant. Someone's going to be open in the middle of the field. Someone is. It's going to be Keaton. Mel Keaton, 12 yards. Let's go no huddle. Got 37 seconds left here in the third. I kind of want to put points on the board. We are going to be sending Velus Jones Jr. to the end zone. Hopefully, we're able to turn this into something here. Oh, Velus Jones Jr. He's going to be able to cut left and get us to the 2. And we're going to just do a handoff to Eric Gray and hopefully just get a touchdown here. Jarrett Garantano, 4 picks in the first game of the season. I think that's how many he threw against Kentucky. It was 4. That's how many it took for Jeremy Pruitt to take him out. But this is the first game. Let's watch the extra kick. And 35-21. Next week's actually already getting me excited. I can't wait to play on that blue field. Teal field, I should say. The teal field of the Chanticleers. Here we go. Lining up an ace formation. Eric Gray is going to take the handoff, run up the gut, gain a 6. We're not an exciting running team, but we are an efficient running team. 4.5 yards a carry, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and flip this draw play. Doing a delayed handoff on 2nd and 4. You know, 2nd and 4, 2nd down's the perfect down to just sling the ball down the field and hope you get something, especially on 2nd and short. Oh, Eric Gray's able to get about a yard on that broken run. Kind of got caught up in the blockers, but he was able to break a couple yards, and at least it wasn't negative. But, okay, so this is the next play. Here, we're going to be sending Eric Gray out on a wheel route. If we're lucky, he'll be wide open, which we're not. I was eyeballing him so much. Jarrett Garantano, keep your head up. I was taking more steps back because I wanted to draw the guy who picked up Eric Gray to come get me, but that didn't happen. And now we're only up 7. Tempo conservative. We're only up 7 against. This is Tennessee football, I tell you. Gaining 2, and Eric Gray's stats are just getting diminished out here. So what do you do when you're Jeremy Pruitt? You tell Garantano, give the ball to the guy from Memphis. Eric Gray, because this is going to happen once a game, you'll get 20 yards, 15 yards. Look at Jeremy Pruitt. That man's got a little bit of hair on his scalp. Look at that run. No one's in the middle. When no one's in the middle, that's whenever you know you can just run it. We're not going to be sending him out on this play. This is going to be really good. But 98's able to break away, but we're still able to get 5. And Charlotte's going to call their 2nd timeout. We're going to go ahead. We called a slant play, but we're going to just run this counter run. Hopefully Wandy Morse gets the block, creating a hole. Eric Gray is going to cut inside, gain a 7. And that's probably going to do it. Next first down is going to be the end of the game. So we're just going to go ahead and run halfback draw here out of the pistol. Oh, that's a delayed handoff. Loss of 4, Eric Gray. But at least the clock's going to go down. We're going to have the clock drop a little bit. All we got to do is survive. And we'll be leaving Neyland with a disappointing 7-point win. But it's a start, you know. It's a start. This is Tennessee football. I probably should have kneeled it. now looking at it. But I'm going to go ahead and be that guy, and I'm going to send Johnson out. Brandon Johnson. Oh, lost. I'm going to go for the touchdown to help out JG's stats. I'm going to give him a little bit of a boost. So his turnover ratio isn't as bad. Because we're right here. Brandon Johnson. I almost said Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson's the starting shooting guard for the ETSU Buccaneers. Liberal woman. Hate liberal women. And touchdown, Vols, JG. 2 touchdowns on the game, and that's going to be it. A final here at Neyland. A expected win, but not exactly in the fashion you would want it to be. But Brandon Johnson out here, 2 touchdown receptions. He's definitely that guy that you really trust in the red zone. Beautiful looking game, and I earned a trophy. Awesome game there. Awesome game. Let's look at the games around the country. Cal wins. Kent State beat Bowling Green. Iowa State wins. Virginia Tech beat Louisville. Kansas almost beat Rice, but that should have been a win for Kansas, but they lost. And Pitt beats New Mexico. The Lobos. All right, it's week 3 now, and we're playing at Coastal Carolina. A weird game for Tennessee. Playing against at a Sun Belt school, but it's all for the blue field. It's all for the blue field. So let's go ahead. The sim times are still not that fast. They're about the same as it would be on PS3. Maybe a little bit faster because it's a PS3 emulator. It can't really take advantage of super fast M.2 SSDs or 7200 RPM hard drives. But it's okay. That was pretty quick. So at least Jeff McCormick, some punter that I'm not recruiting, wants to be a ball. And we did not go up in rankings. We're actually still the same. Let's go ahead and do recruiting real quick. We're down on the cornerback to Texas A&M. Yeah, they probably said, man, they almost got beat by Charlotte. Man, we need this guy. We need this defensive end so bad. Let's check out the athletes here. Liberal woman. Liberal women. Popping up on the screen. It's funny. This guy's going to get the most. John Presley's going to get the more points. Because he's 6'5", and also he's, we're down behind a lot more on him. So, Coastal Carolina's a little bit better than what I thought. We're going to let them wear all black. And we're going to wear all white. Go Balls. Going to be a really interesting game playing up against the Chanticleers. Jamie Chadwell is the head coach of Coastal Carolina. Funny enough, he graduated from ETSU, and he was also the starting quarterback at AC back in the 90s. So he's got some ties to Tennessee. A lot of Tennessee fans wanted him to be the head coach, but we got Josh Heupel. So look at this awesome blue field. This is a really, really interesting place. I've actually been to this campus before. I've drove past this stadium multiple times. It's in Myrtle Beach. Every single year when I go to Myrtle Beach in the summer, I see this stadium, I see this campus. Really, really beautiful place. But here we are. We're going to send the defense, and we're going to get a stop. Much needed against this high-powered octane offense that they have out here in Myrtle Beach, Coastal Carolina. And look at the stadium, though. They did really good detailing everything. This beautiful teal field. And Wanye Morris getting a block up the field. And we're going to gain 4 on an Eric Gray run. Also, look at these white, crisp jerseys. I like these white jerseys. Also, hey, Bailey. We were just talking about how we're going to add you to the game next season. Oh, that's an interception. I didn't read that. That's on me. Hey, that's on me. That's not on JG. That's all on me. But we're going to add you in the game. I'm going to add everybody. We're going to make you guys all some recruits, see where you go, and we'll follow you up here on the stream. Let's see, Velus Jones Jr. I actually don't like this play a lot, but we're going to probably just jump it off the top here to A. Keaton. It's going to gain about 7-8 yards. Or Mel Keaton. Also, if you guys want this game, just let me know, and I hope you guys get it. In the mod and everything. Also, just let you know the audio works, but do not play the game with audio because it ruins the game. It literally will not run at all. It's awful. Bailey, do you like seeing liberal woman pop up on the screen? So here we are, 2nd and 4. We got 2 guys going out on a streak on either side. We got an out route. Oh, that was bad. But we're going to get a first down. That was a very unsafe pass because I saw the linebacker. He was going to play man coverage on Eric Gray whenever he was running that V route. And I didn't feel comfortable throwing it to him, but it was in the middle of the field. I love to attack the middle of the field. I love spacing out the field. That's the Burchett offense. But we're running the one-back Pruitt system. So that asked for a lot of run plays here. But I love running the ball. Running the ball is awesome, but I don't know. Ooh, good cut there by Eric Gray, and we're going to get a gain of 6. So on 3rd and 1, we're probably just going to... They want us to throw the ball, but... We're going to do a really stupid play. We're going to run a speed option with Eric Gray. So, prepare for the worst. This is Tennessee football. I literally knew it. I knew that was going to end up being god-awful. But, we're too far into this drive to just give up. So let's go outs. Let's try to get them to switch what they're doing on offense. And this is going to be to Velus Jones Jr. A. It's actually, no, it's going to be right there. Dump off to Eric Gray. Gain of 6. Good first down there on 4th and 5. Where's Shark Wheel at? Literally my favorite play is Shark Wheel. Where is it? Oh, we'll find it. We'll find it. All right. 1st and 10. Garantano. Keaton in motion. Oh, that could be something. Brandon Johnson. He's going to drop it after the coverage. It's 2nd down, and we're going to run a screen pass. God knows why. I'm ambiently more blue with this blue field. Awful. Awful play. I'm glad he dropped it. Eric Gray was not able to get off the block there and was not able to get in the open space. We're going to be looking for Pope here. He's going to be the tight end. He's going to be A. No, it's going to be Tillman. I guess we're just going 5 wide. We're just trying to get it down the field. Just throw it in the end zone. Velus Jones Jr. with a touchdown. 38 yards. What a catch by Velus Jones Jr. in the end zone over number 10. Oh, what a snag. Mossing him. Spilling. All over him. Hello, Taylor. You just witnessed an amazing catch there by Velus Jones Jr. Able to bring that ball down. We got Pope here playing tight end. He's going to do a little flat route right there. He's going to be covered in man. Throw it over that guy's head. Brandon Johnson's going to get the reception. We're going to go ahead and go into no huddle. Just speed it up a little bit. We got a minute left here in the first. This first quarter's been taking a while. Josh Palmer Out on the right side. Single coverage. He's only got one guy to beat. Josh Palmer! All the way down to the 1 yard line. Is going to be able to beat off the safety. For a big catch. What a play. This is going to be time for an Eric Gray touchdown. And I'm sorry, the 2 yard line. But we're going to get Eric Gray to just walk this one right into the end zone. And that's going to be back-to-back touchdowns for your Tennessee Volunteers. What a good start against Coastal Carolina. And this team's like an 88 overall. They're literally just as good as us when it comes to the numbers. But I guess when it comes to just how we play, I guess we play so good against these, I don't know, theatrical teams. This is a theatrical team. Fake bubble screen. Felix Jones Jr. going to gain 5. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Overall, perfect way to start off this quarter. A lot of high-octane offense here from the Vols. But I think we might need to settle it down and run the ball a little bit more. Hypothetically speaking, liberal women have no place in college football. Oh, that's going to be... They brought that double coverage there. Silas Kelly, tackle for loss there. Number 28 linebacker. Hear me out now. Liberal women. Oh, that's going to be good. Eric Gray's only got one guy to beat. He's not going to be able to juke him out. It's going to take him out. College football. Now, that's something I like to hear. Can't wait for the new college football game to come out here in the next couple of couple of years. I guess a couple of college football seasons. But we're going to be able to force a turnover on defense. We have the ball here at the 34. We're going to send Eric Gray on a wheel route. Maybe this will be a touchdown. We're going to, hold out for this play. Oh. Ooh, Eric Gray with the cutback. Good gain, about 15. How many was that? I think it was 15. Yeah, this game was actually not meant to be challenging. I mean, we are playing a Sunbelt school. What was that? Jarrett Garantano does a JG thing and throws the ball 10 yards over a guy who's 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Can we not add liberal women to college football? That'll ruin the game. Up, Josh Palmer. I'm not able to juke him out, but down at the 5. We're going to go no huddle. Here at the 4 yard line. Last game was so much more interesting, but it was only interesting because I kept turning the ball over. Which is not interesting to me. Oh, that's touchdown. Oh, he drops it. This is revamped. Revamped. We take out the women. All liberal women are canceled. In the pistol. Garantano. Hand off to Gray. Gray is going to be able to inch in. Touchdown. 4 yard run. Able to get the cut back there. Take it inside. It's 21-0 at half. I might... Okay, if I score right here, I'm just going to sim the rest of the game and get on to next week. Next week is a big game. That's Florida week. We got Keaton. No one's covering Keaton. No one's covering Pope. Another Josh Palmer streak. And he might be able to go. Oh, he's going to be tripped up there. 24 yards. Josh Palmer. We're going to run a play action. We're going to have a cutback right here for Palmer. We're going to have a cutback. Maybe be able to get this ball out of bounds, but we're going to actually send Jones on an in route. So that's for safety. That's a dumb pass. Oh, he's able to get out of bounds. Never mind. No, let's not cheer on liberal women. They scare me. Here we go. Jared Garantano under center. Sitting in ace formation. Ace normal. Able to get an outside run gain of 4. Eric Gray. We got 15 yards. Let's go ahead and hit him with the stick and then just hit him with a streak there for Tillman. Oh, no, I don't like that. They're playing some, prevent defense. Let's run a slant for Tillman. having a hard time finding it. Ooh, middle linebacker had it covered. Look at B. Jared Garantano overthrows his man in the end zone. It's going to be 3rd and 6. And we're going to send Pope on a fade route. He's a big old tight end. Maybe he can grab this one down with that safety. Touch pass there. Ooh, it's going to be picked off in the end zone by Kelly. Unfortunate there. Tried to throw a lob pass over to Brandon Johnson instead. But, another mistake there for Garantano, but we still have 2 minutes left in the half. We're able to get the ball back. Let's just send him on on four verts here. Jared Garantano in shotgun. No one's on coverage. Josh Palmer back to back in this game. Big receptions, 2 touchdowns for Garantano. A touchdown there for Palmer, and we're just going to go ahead and skip to the next quarter. Coastal Carolina not able to put up points at the half, and they finally put up points. Yeah, we're going to win this game. We come out here to the blue field, the teal field, and we're able to just, I don't know, show SEC dominance against the Sun Belt school. 55-3. Kind of a snoozer. School record for reception yards for someone. Garantano, 4 total touchdowns and an interception. Don't forget that fade route to Brandon Johnson that turned into an interception in the end zone. But look at that. It started off with the Velas Jones Jr., the Moss. Look at that. That's how you do a 50-50 ball. Make sure you are in front of the defender. If you're in front of the defender, you don't have to be playing defense. You don't have to be trying to swat the ball out of his hands. You just got to put your butt on him and jump higher. But it's a good team win. Good team win. Hopefully next week is a little bit more challenging. Hopefully our guys get a little workout out of that. We play Florida. 2-0 on the season against 2 teams we should have beat. Hopefully, my goal is to win 9. 9 games. Maybe a loss to Alabama. Ooh, Florida's ranked number 5 though. This might be something. Big win, big win, big win. Last place winner. We're probably going to go up in the rankings too. Probably in the top 20. That's my guess. Maybe 18. My guess is 18th. If the right team's lost or the right team performed subpar, I think 18th is a fair ranking for your balls, but you know how it is. Tim Burchett leveled up. I need to we went up 2 spots. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to our skill tree. We have two upgrades available that I kind of don't care about. We're just going to go ahead and give carrying. I don't care about injury. We're fine. Now, when it comes to recruiting, though, we got some interesting things unfolding here. Starting off, we got a couple visits. A couple guys visiting this week. Kickers. And I guess a bunch of guys who's not going to be coming to this school. But, man, we're so down on this free safety. I might pull away with that guy because we're not going to be able to get him. When it comes to these athletes, though, we got to start dumping more points into these guys. These are going to be the guys who are going to be big for our program. There we go. Okay. We're done recruiting. Let's just go ahead and get this Florida game out of the way. I just clicked B. And I do want to bring him out of retirement. The Smoky Grays against Florida. Let's not lose wearing the smoky gray jerseys at home. Why does what matter? I hope you're not talking about the smoky gray uniforms. The best uniforms ever. And my lid for my water fell. Oh, beautiful. Jeremy Pruitt. I hate Jeremy Pruitt. I wish in the mod they had like checkerboard kneelands whenever you wore these jerseys, but it is what it is. The lid, not the lib. We're ranked 5th, but we haven't played an SEC game yet. Vanderbilt is 2-1. Props off to Vandy, man. Vandy's winning games. It makes me happy. Is this a night game? No, it's like a noonish game, but it's raining. Alright. We're going to be getting the ball in the first half. Tim Burchett bringing his man out on the field. And the first play call is going to be one that I do not like. It's going to be JG in the pistol doing a read option. It's going to be a handoff to Gray. I didn't like that play. I should have audibled out of it, but I'm trying to adhere to Coach Pruitt as much as I can. But here we go. 72. I'm going to have to... I want everyone to slide right. On this here blocking. There we go. On those outside runs, I like to slide whichever direction the run's at. Gain of 8 yards-ish. We're going to go ahead and run another play here. The best way to beat a team better than you is to keep the ball longer than the other team. So we just got to hope. A good block there by 75, but we're going to spin right into that guy. 4-yard run, though. We're going to do a counter run. I want to run the ball as much as possible because we just got those carrying upgrades in the skill tree. But we also, a good block there by 73, Trey Smith. But it's raining. I don't want JG throwing the ball in the rain. At least not down the field like we did against Coastal Carolina. In a comfortable climate, I don't care what he does, but not here. Good run, good run. This is going to be really stupid. Then why are you running it? I should ask myself. Well, I want to try different plays. Oh. I just wish Eric Gray was a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Let's just hope our defense can get a stop. We do. That was a quick 3 and out. We get the ball. Here at our own 48-yard line. We're in good position here to make a play here in pistol. Delayed handoff to Gray. I think it's time to throw the ball. Against this Florida defense, though, I don't know. We'll run a read option. Let's see. We just got to read that guy there on the left. What is he doing? Well, I knew he was following Eric Gray. I handed him the ball anyways, but 2 yards. That was a quarterback keeper, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and nothing is good. Let's see if number 3. Number 3's playing some lax coverage. This is going to be a first down here by B. Brandon Johnson, 16 yards. We're going to go no huddle. Go ahead and throw another short pass here, maybe to Tillman. If he cuts back, he's going to run an out route. That was a bad play, but 4 yards is 4 yards. That could have been a lot more if I threw it to X, who was running the slant on the left, but that's not where my eyes were at. My eyes were on Tillman. This could be something special. Ooh. They bring the double coverage. Jared Garantano's not able to get away with the read option. They're able to stop him in the backfield. Jeremiah Moon, the linebacker. Number 30, there he is. He's playing left outside right now. We're looking for Y. But also, I want to see what Eric Gray can do. I kind of want to flip his route, but... Oh, that's a good... No, we got spin move garbage. I tried to spin, but it spins you like in the direction you do if your player's oriented a certain way. But we missed the field goal in the rain. That is a shocker. Brett Samaglia is not able to kick a short one. Well, it's not really short. 48-ish yards or something like that. Oh, X is wide open. Brandon Johnson's going to get 13. No huddle. I'm going to go ahead and do this wide receiver screen here. That was a weird... Ooh, Brandon Johnson gets the juke. First down, 10 yards. Cheerleaders doing cheerleader things. That guy's not screaming in the megaphone. We're going to run a play action. No, we're not. No, we're not. Yeah, I guess so. I guess, why not? What if... I want to run a read option, but... a play action will be just fine. Look at Y. Man. This Florida team just cannot guard the middle of the field. I'm so tempted to run 4 verts there, but... we're going to run an outside run here. 72 is going to get the block. Trey Smith got that block on number 30. We're going to get 5. This is going to be a weird play. It's second down, though, so it doesn't really scare me. It's a weird toss play, but we're bringing our fullback, Fant, in motion here to block. So let's see if we can get an outside run going. Oh my gosh, we fumbled the ball, but our fullback's able to pick it back up. That was a stupid play. Never again am I calling that, especially in the rain. What am I thinking? It's 3rd and 7, balls at the 40. Oh, they're doing a booth review. They're seeing if Eric Gray was down. If Eric Gray was down, we might be getting a couple more yards. Let's see here. His knee might be down. Look at that. His knee's down. Ooh, that's close. Let's see what the game gives me. Oh, it's reversed. So he was down. And so that's going to affect us. I don't know how much. Here we go. Here we go. Lining up an ace formation. Ace bunch. Or jumbo. Ace jumbo. Palmer is running a weird route. Let's send him on a slant route. Let's see if those 3 guys in the middle guard the middle. Oh, they don't. Hold up. Beat that guy? Oh my god, no, it's picked off! Oh my gosh, off the deflection. What just happened there? But we're still able to recover. No one's able to score in this heavy rain. It's holding us back. Very, very, very slow, chippy game here. Garantano. In shotgun to Keaton. Gain of 9, gain of 10. We're going to go ahead and hurry it up. Let's see here. We got Keaton on the zig. We got Velas Jones Jr. We're going to send him to the house. Oh, in the corner. Elam's going to be able to come over and deflect it from across the field. A good read there. Garantano, 2nd and 10. Josh Palmer beats his guy in press coverage, 28 yards. I got waggle, but I don't have... I'll run waggle and I'll throw it to Y over the top. Never mind. This could be bad. We're going to look for the comeback right here on B. Good player. Palmer. Good first down. We're going to go no huddle. And we're going to send Eric Gray here. Going to have him a counter run. Ring number. Look at those two guys. Ooh, they're going to get behind the line of scrimmage though. No gain, no gain. We're going to let the time just run off here for a little bit. We're going to find a play that might work. We're going to look at the post route. Let's see. We got Johnson, but we got no one to beat. So what we're going to do is we're going to send Keaton in. We're going to send Keaton in so that corner who's guarding him, if he's playing zone, he might not be able to cover. We're going to go for the end zone here on second down. Dumb play. I wanted to throw a lob, but Elam's got 3 deflections and a pick. But at least we're in field goal range, so here we go. This is the play you wanted me to run. I think this is the play you wanted me to run. I'm going to be looking for RB here. But this isn't a play action. Oh, that's a pick. I just had to get away from it. I thought he was in zone. I thought whenever he was going back, he was in zone, like cover 2. And we missed the field goal! And we're down 7 with 51 seconds left in the half. All we need points. We need points. Oh, that could be something. 50-50 ball. Velus Jones Jr. is able to bring it down. He's been big. He's been big these last 2 games. Big catches like that. So good. Fake screen here on the left side. But we got 2 post routes in the middle. And we're looking for Y. Oh, that's bad. Not enough loft on it. You got to have a better arm than that, JG. Such a good position right there to get a lob pass over the top, but it's just sadly not happening. We got 40 seconds. Here, I got to plug in my headset. Just scared the hell out of me. Okay, no time's clicking. And here we go. A might be the guy here in the middle. Oh, that was not it. But Velus, ooh. Everyone was covered really well. So it was hard to choose someone to throw it to. We're going to send them all. We got a check down with Gray. And we're sending 2 guys. There's not a lot of coverage there on that left side. Oh, but it's going to be picked up by Bernie. Eric Gray's not going to be able to get the tackle. Velus Jones Jr. is going to be able to bring him down. That's the 2nd pick of the game. Just is not able to get the ball high enough with that low release. You got to get it over the secondary. It's going to be 14-0 going into the half. Rank 4 Florida. Coming to Neyland. Just tell them what's what. Sloppy way to end the half. We were in 3 good positions to put 6 on the board, and we just weren't able to capitalize on any of them, and we missed the field goals. But here we are. 30 seconds into the second half. We're going to go ahead and run it. I like that play, but I think we need to get the run game going. If they can't stop us on the run, they're not going to be able to stop us at all. So we got to get working. We got to work Eric Gray, but he's not been doing too hot. And we haven't been able to get the read option to work. We haven't read it right once. Oh, good block there by 81. Garantano gets about 8. Well, 5. Forgot we gained yards on the last run. 3rd and 2. We're going to go ahead and just run it. We got to conserve some clock. Because we can't let Florida get the ball back and then score and not give us enough time to get back in this game. We got to really take it slow. We're going to go ahead and Run empty stick here on the weak side. All we gotta do is get some good blocks. Good blocks up front. Gray. Gain of 5. 6. Good run there by Gray, being able to keep his head down and get a couple yards there. We're gonna run another read option. Garantano. In shotgun. Ooh. Not able to juke past the safety. Loss of 3. We're going with a pass play here. Run, run, pass. But we're going to change the play to outs. We're going to send a couple of guys running across the field. We got Pope here. But Pope, he's actually going to... We'll see. I like that play. Ooh, good first down, Pope. Getting some extra yards. We're going to go no huddle. And we're not going to be in shotgun. We're actually going to try to put it back down in pistol. We're going to run the ball. Run the ball on the weak side here. Ooh, but 51's able to come from the left. Is this our quarterback run? No. It is 2nd and 10. I think A is going to be wide open. Oh my God! Miller! He's able to cut and recover after he got his ankle snapped. 3 picks on the game for Garantano, 11 for 19. We just got to start, I don't know, making smarter decisions and catching the balls. This is tough. 2nd and 10. We've kind of given up on running the football. Well, we haven't given up. You never give up on your game plan. Oh, finally! The tight end, Pope. Big reception there. Finally able to get the ball high enough to get it over the safeties, get it over the linebackers, get it into the open field. We see some press coverage. No one's guarding Keaton. Someone on that right side's got to be open. 50-50 ball to Palmer. It's going to be bobbled and dropped. Let's go stick here. And actually turn it into a run play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, I don't want this run play. Can you give me stick back? And no, we get 4 birds. Okay. Press coverage. Oh, that could be good. Oh, it was almost picked. Elam almost got his... Would that have been his 3rd? No, that would have been his 2nd. We're going to just flip the 4 verts here. We're going to try to get the ball away from Elam and get it to Jones here in the middle. Just get the first down. Slide. There we go. Good first down there. We're going to go ahead and hurry it up. Hurry it up. We're going to run play action waggle. I know this is a play you like. You like this play action weird shallow post routes. I don't know what those routes are. They're not. Are they crossing routes? I don't know. Let's just run it again. Just dive. Okay, out of bounds. Jarrett Garantano's got 5 rushes for 6 yards. I think he's been sacked twice. If this is not press coverage, I was going to say this could be a touchdown for B. And it is! Cedric Tillman gets it for 6 yards. Jarrett Garantano walks away with a touchdown, but we're still down by 4. Down by 4. I was going to say down by 4 scores. We were only down by 2 scores. We're down by 3 scores now. We got to score another touchdown to get up to 14. Palmer. We're just running that Butch Jones offense now. Just trying to get the ball out there. Garantano's out here calling the shots now. He says, I want 6 points. Good lob. Oh, that was unsafe. Probably should have got a touch pass there. Garantano knows what to do. It's just the part about doing it. The part about doing it. He's got to be able to just put the ball into the right hands. He knows what to do to succeed. He's just got to succeed. Read the screen pass there. The defensive tackle. Broken play. It's going to leave us with a 3rd and long situation. We're going to go play action streak here. There's a chance Brandon Johnson might be open, but we might be looking here for Pope. He's running that out route. Ooh, that could be unsafe. I knew it. Okay, this is the ball game here. 4 verts. This is the ball game. A Pope. It's caught. 23 yards. We're going no huddle. Down by 14. Still a lot of time left in this game. 5 minutes. We're looking for X. He's not open. But B. Oh, it's picked off. He got a foot down. And for a solid second, they disguised the coverage. I swear he was wide open. But Garantano's not able to get the ball there quick enough. And that's going to be the game. Maybe not. We still got plenty of time left to get the ball down the field. This is just a ugly game here in the rain. We came in saying we're not going to sling it, and here we are. Forcing ourselves to sling the ball. Velus Jones, another pick. I thought he got in front of it. That's 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. Part of me says it's time, but I want JG to finish the job. We still have a chance here. There we go. Keaton. Deep curl here. Let's see if they sag off. He is. Let's just hope they don't disguise the coverage. Give me B. Here we go. Johnson. Brandon Johnson. Down to the 50. 3:55 left in the game. We're just going. We're going. We're going. We got to find these open holes. Staying in shotgun. Double flex. We might look for Velus Jones Jr. And there he is. Down to the 35. 14-yard gain. We look at Johnson. We see Palmer. Johnson, open on the right side. Gain of 7. Clock still moving. We got to get a first down. We got to score with less than 30 left in the game or we're not going to be able to compete. We're going to go play action here. We got two comebacks and we got a in route here. Oh, cut. You're supposed to cut back. Johnson didn't cut back and that's going to seal it. 6 interceptions for Garantano. Awful play calling. Awful reading defenses. Choking and pressure, not able to score early in the game in the red zone. We got a whole lot of yards this game, but I got a safety. I'm fucking stupid. Good game. Let's call it a wrap. Let's go home. God bless. I took 1 step too many. Oh, that could be it. Palmer. Go. He's not going to have the legs, but we're going to get down to the 10. This game's not over yet. This game's not over yet. We're going slots out. But we're going to bring... Eric Gray. Cut back in. Touchdown. We just got to go for 2. Give me the ball. Where's spacing at? We're spacing. We're spacing. We're spacing. Okay. This is not over yet. Here we are. the best play to call to go for 2. And he's going to beat him, Velus Jones Jr. 8-point game. All we got to do is get the onside kick. Please pray to God. 6 interceptions. And it's going to be right to him. And unless we get somehow a miracle turnover, we don't have any timeouts. That's going to be a wrap. We have 45 seconds to go down the field to tie up the ball game. We can do this. We just got to get first down. Oh, Keaton. Go, 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 go. We got 39. 39 seconds. Down by 8 points. We can go to overtime. I want to somehow find A in the middle. But B! It's going to be Palmer! Palmer! He's going to take it to the end zone! And we're 2 points away! We're a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up! Lord have mercy, Palmer! Is able to take it to the house 70 yards! And we're running the play. Oh God. He's gonna get it! It's gonna be a tie ball game! With 30 seconds to go! Garantano scrambles to the right! And it's overtime! And just like that, we're back in it! Oh! I knew it as soon as I saw him cut up field. I knew it, but I hit him right. I hit the receiver right in the head. I should have been more patient. Okay. Can we not lose this game? Can we not lose this game? I don't like this play call. I do. I do like it. Just get inside. 1st and goal at the 10. Garantano with a run. Tim Burchett says, run the ball. Run the ball. If you ain't got anyone open, run the ball. Eric Gray. He's going to take it. Oh, and at the 1. We're going no huddle. We're going to catch him off guard. No, we're not. They're going to get in goal line. But Eric Gray's going to be able to just push his way in. That's going to be a touchdown. Tennessee. Eric Gray. An amazing run, and then able to just finish it off next play. All we got to do is score a touchdown to win the football game. We were able to stop Florida in the second round of overtime and only hold them to 3 points, and that's a bad start. On an Eric Gray, a broken run. And this might not be any better. Let's go. Screen pass. Eric Gray. No gain. It was a setup play. I had to run it. I thought I was going to get a little boost. It's 3rd and 14 in Neyland. I can assume it's rocking. It's shaking. The fans are probably going crazy. Too bad you can't hear them. He's going to cut up field. Garantano. We are not going home without a win. Eric Gray, 1st down at the 12. Catch him off guard on the no huddle. And let's get 6. Velus Jones Jr. You're not getting the ball here, but I want you to run a fade route. And that's Palmer. He's going to get the 1st down at the 2. First and goal at the 2-yard line. 6 feet away from a Tennessee victory against Florida at Neyland Stadium. And it's going to be a 2-yard run, Eric Gray, to seal the deal. Coming back, 30 seconds to score. Oh my God. An amazing comeback win here at Neyland Stadium, Knoxville, Tennessee. Double overtime victory. Josh Palmer. The Josh Palmer touchdown to seal the game. Don't look at the turnovers. Don't look at the mistakes. Look at the result. The result is a Tennessee win. All thanks to a Josh Palmer touchdown with 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter to send us to overtime. And a successful 2-point conversion. Back-to-back-to-back wins. Your 23rd ranked Tennessee Volunteers upsets Florida. On an Eric Gray go-ahead touchdown. Run in double overtime. Amazing game. Except for the turnovers. We could fix that. But amazing game. Oh, I'm so hyped. Let's go. A big game there. Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh my God. For those who didn't stay, how about that? How about that? How about that? Week 4. Put that on the record books. Smoky gray jerseys. Neyland Stadium. Double overtime. Jarrett Garantano, 6 turnovers. That was a win. That's a win. That gets you hyped up. That's a comeback victory. That's called working your ass off. That's working. That's the Pruitt way. And we just gotta commit. After a big win. Jeff McCormick, 79 overall kicker. We fill our needs. We only are 18th after beating the number 4 team in the nation in double overtime. Imagine. The college football playoff rankings officials screwing us yet again. Man, what a game. We're going to do just a little bit of recruiting here. Dylan, what'd you think about that game? Does that get you excited? As excited as I am? Ignore the mistakes. Ignore the awful sporadic plays that I call. It's going to happen. But we always find a way. We always find a way to win it. Especially in front of our home fans. When we're playing in a game, if we're playing in a game on the river, in Neyland Stadium with 102,000 screaming fans, I'm not going to disappoint them. And my Sixers lost to the Trailblazers, but that's fine. I don't care. We beat the Gators at home. And we got recruits. Man. How's the quarterback situation? Chad Little. He still wants to come be a Vol. Maybe we should give him some points. Because he wants to be a Tennessee Volunteer. How's these athletes? Are any of these athletes quarterbacks? I know he's not. He's like a linebacker or something. This guy? What's this guy? This guy's a quarterback. Thomas Cooper? From New Jersey? Are we going to have another New Jersey quarterback? What else are you good at, Thomas? Route running. Catching. But your release is awful. You're not going to be able to beat it. 90 acceleration, though. But he could be a really good quarterback. Okay, time to go play LSU. Orange britches. We've earned it. Orange britches. And what are they going to wear? That's cool. I just want to see the jerseys they got. The silent season is like the only special ones they got. That's fine. LSU's a very traditional team. It's 17 versus 18. Also, I don't know why I'm having this much success. All Caracals are balling. Look at that. #1 passing offense in the nation. Don't look at the defense. That is not me. That's Jeremy Pruitt. And even so, his defense sucks. Except last game. We were doing okay. Oh, I'm going to win against LSU. If I can come back against Florida in double overtime and beat them, oh, I'm going to beat up on LSU. Orange britches. We're back in Neyland. Sold out crowd. Right there, right where the band's at. That's where me and Corey sit, right there. Right next to them on the left side. They're gonna win the coin toss and they're gonna get the ball first. They want the ball. They want to show us up. But our defense lets them. Okay. Now, if there's one thing I don't want to do, and that's throw six interceptions with JG again. So we're gonna be okay. All right, Damone Clark shows us what's up. Right, 2nd and 11. We got Palmer here on the left side. Staying in. Oh, that was unsafe. I didn't think he would jump up and get that. I didn't think he was going to be paying attention to that. Okay, 3rd and 11. This is not a good start already. We're kind of in a pickle here. I don't want to be throwing 4 verts on, in the first quarter, but we are. Keaton. Big reception there. Get your back on the defender and get the ball. Box out. Just like basketball. See? Look at him. He gets in front of the defender. If you're in front of the defender, you can get the ball. That simple. It's that simple. It's not really that simple, but it puts you in a better position. Better position to be successful. Get in front so you can get the ball. Eric Gray. Good run there. 5 yards. I'm going to go ahead and turn on conservative clock. Just to get this game going by just a little bit faster. Do we have anyone in? Yeah, we have one guy in the backfield. Okay. They're blitzing here. They're sending the middle linebacker blitz. Eric Gray, able to juke 1, juke 2. 7-yard gain. Good run there, Eric Gray. Sophomore. Out of Memphis. Let's try to fool them with a counter run. But they do got 4 linebackers in. I hope 81 didn't get the block. I knew that something was going to happen there. Something was going to happen. Here we go. Garantano. Under center. No one in the backfield. Tillman drops it. Cedric Tillman drops it over the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 12. This is still manageable. This is still a manageable position we're in. We're going to run our favorite play, and that's 4 verts. We're going to look at A first. Oh, that was dumb. A was wide open. I thought I could get extra yards. I was greedy. I was so greedy. Okay. Man. Thank you, defense. Defense just saved our ass. We get a turnover, and here we are. 1st and 10. And we're going to run the ball because JG, you're 1 for 4. I'd rather JG be 1 for 4 than with 8 interceptions or whatever. Run there by Eric Gray, though. Give him some props. He's making these cuts. And SMU is ranked, and TCU is back in the top 10. School history. Oh, good cuts there by Gray. Able to get about 10 more yards. 7 yards, sorry. I thought they did a little bit better. The last time Tennessee wore orange pants at home, they got beat out by Kentucky. Let's not remind ourselves of that game. Because this is a different Vols. This is the same Vols team, but this is a different offensive coordinator. I'm not Jim Chaney. That's the end of the first. Low-scoring affair, 7-0 here at Neyland. Nighttime game. Nighttime's prime time, though, am I right? We're going to run a play action here. Let's see if we can get a touchdown. Let's read the defense here. Let me tell you what's up. Well, we only got 5 seconds. I can't explain. Just know this. It's a Tennessee touchdown. Fuck! What? I swear to God, I thought the cutback route was going to be 6 points. Okay. I thought he was playing man. Good. 1 for 6. Jarrett Garantano's 1 for 6. I don't want to go to double overtime in this game. I don't want to go to double overtime. Good run there by Eric Gray. It's 3rd and 8. I want to run it again. But, like, I'm trying to win the football game. Also, I haven't ran a lot of these C routes. Like Johnson's running, I haven't ran a lot of those. I don't think I've ran one, but look at Pope. Who's guarding Pope? That right outside linebacker better cover him. He didn't. What sucks about conservative clock is you don't have a lot of time to check that, so you better be looking at the clock, especially with no sound. It doesn't tell you. I wish there was like a vibrating thing that they could add. No one's guarding Pope again. They switched up their defense. Oh, that was dumb. But he's going to catch it. Pope. I love tight ends. I love tight ends so much. Oh my goodness. Austin Pope. 2 receptions. 35 yards. We're going no huddle. I think we can do something here. I think we can go big. No, we're not. We're going to throw it to Keaton on the flat route over the top. Or, look at X. Johnson. Get to the outside. Down to the 4-yard line. Brandon Johnson. We're going 1st and goal. Let's try to catch him off guard. We're going to do Y stick. And we're going to send Pope on the end. And we got Keaton on the end. Nope. Just Pope. Right there. Touchdown. Austin Pope. His first touchdown of the season from Jarrett Garantano, who's having a kind of a slow start this game. 5 for 10 with a pick. But we got points on the board, and we got the ball back. First and 10. Ball here at the 25. Over the top to Keaton. Keaton with a spin, and he's going to be tackled right around the 36. 29, I'm so sorry. I guess we had the ball at the 20. Thought we had the ball at the 25. I can't read. We're going to go ahead and run. Just get a dive play in here. Ooh. Hey, those cuts were good, though. Those cuts really did help us out. They really did. Ohio State's also ranked number 1. I don't know if you guys saw that on the bottom, but I'm looking. We got a fake screen here. And we got to go have Y. Not catch the ball. That was a dumb play call anyways. Those plays don't usually work. But, like, I love to run them. It's my favorite. Also, Alabama's back in the top 5, as they should be. After taking a tough loss to Virginia Tech week 1. Pope. He drops it in the rain, of course. Man, it's rained back-to-back games, but we won in the rain last week, so. It's 3rd and 10 with 1:20. I think what we need to do is, first off, not be in this formation. We're going to send Pope out wide, and we're going to get a delay of game call because I was not paying attention to the clock, and I have started the clock on. It's going to be 3rd and 15. We're going to just run the ball. No, we're not. Appalachian State lost to Western Kentucky. That is something. Florida destroyed. No, they beat them in overtime. Back-to-back overtime games for Florida. Wow. I thought it was like 44-11, but it was 44-35 or something. Dumb play call there. And that's the end of the half, and we're going to start the second half here. With the ball at our own 20-yard line. And we have Palmer in press coverage. He's going to be able to release. I'm going to try to get a lot. Oh, the safety's right there. Yeah, that was stupid. I'm not reading deep far down the field. I'm reading right on the line. I'm reading the middle. That's all I'm reading. I need to be a little better. We're going to go back to the handoff. We're going to try to get Eric Gray. A couple rushes here in the second half. See what he can do. Oh, good run. Gain of 7. Eric Gray. Mean mugging him. Just letting him know, I'm here. I'm here. Also, this is another play that we haven't been able to completely do right. It's a speed option, but I think we have a chance. If I wouldn't have cut right there, I would have gotten the first. I did get the first down, but I would have been able to get like 7 if I didn't cut. If I just ran. But Eric Gray is more of a power back. He is more of a power back. He's not that quick. I mean, he's quick, but I don't know. He's not explosive on the outside in the open space. But he's a bruiser. He's a big bruiser. He's gonna get by you. Unless you stop him from behind the line of scrimmage, he's gonna get 3. And a 3-yard run, it might not sound like a lot, but you do that every now and again, 3 yards, that's just a bad read right there. I should have ran it with JG. If you get 3 yards per run, it's going to be 4th and 1, but every now and again you might get 4 yards. So if you can just run all over someone, there's no reason to pass the ball, no reason to number 4. He's going to be blitzing. And I'll leave A wide. Oh. 25 was covering both of them until he made that cut, and then he decided, I'm going to watch the ball. All right. Here we are, down by 7. Minute 32 left here in the third. This is a very, very, very low-scoring game. And we're going to just hurry it up here. We're going to hurry up the offense. We're going to turn off conservative clock. No, we're not. I have a lot of faith in my guys. Let's watch who is the guy. Good 3-yard game. It's 3rd and 5. Eric Gray. We're going to do play action read. I think this is one of Corey's favorite plays. We're going to have 2 guys dragging, and then we got a guy giving the comeback route on the right side. There's Y. Keaton. For Mel Keaton. It's going to be first down. 32 seconds left. This is going to be the final play of the half, or of the third quarter. It's going to be a weird one, too. We're going to be sending out Eric Gray on a wheel route, and we're going to see what we can do with that. I didn't get rid of the ball. Oh, my God. Okay, the thing that sucks about wheel routes is they take so long to happen. But it's always a big gain if they're open. If they're not ready for the wheel route, it's always a big gain. So if you are in shotgun, or if you have a good offensive line, you can run those consistently. But I guess right now, we're just not able to get those off. Oh my God, that was bad. Palmer, able to get the ball. 12 yards. 13 yards, sorry. But it's going to be 3rd and 12, and we're going to throw a 4 verts here, but we're going to change out of this 4 verts, and we're going to do this 4 verts, because this is going to bring Eric Gray out playing receiver. Which just, it gives me more options to throw the ball to something. I don't like throwing it on this completely straight routes, unless they beat them off the press coverage like that. But if they don't, then they're usually not open, unless they're playing zone, like a cover 2 or mainly a cover 3. You can beat a cover 3, but not a cover 2 or a cover 4. Josh Palmer on the curl route's going to get 10, 1st and 10 here. We got the ball down here at the 33-yard line. LSU's 33. We're going to be looking for Keaton or Pope on the out route or the curl. whatever happens. There's an out right there from Pope. Pope is going to be able to get around and get about 15. Look at Smokey dancing. Absolute beast out there. Garantano says, I think I can throw a touchdown pass. Yeah, he threw it in the end zone to nobody. Number 5, he was a little bit handsy, and that was a lot of contact on that. That might have been pass interference if they called pass interference a lot in this game. I don't want the pump fake. Watch this. Bro, watch the safety. Oh my gosh, Josh Palmer turned around. Man, I'm just trying to get the ball in the end zone in one play, which is stupid. Okay, another bad play. We're in pistol, and we're running another wheel route. And this time, it works, and Eric Gray is going to be able to get the ball down to the 2 or the 1. Or in between. But you see the wheel route is an amazing route. It's really good. It's hard to defend. Even in man, it's really hard to defend, because if your running back's faster than their linebacker, it's going to be 20 yards. That was 17 yards. If there was more open space, it would have been more. But touchdown, Tennessee. We're in the 4th quarter, and we missed the extra point. But now that we got conservative clock on, all we need is 3 points to win, and all we got to do is keep the ball for 3 minutes. So all we need to do is just throw some short passes as I completely forget who... Listen, I thought that X was Y, and I clicked Y because he was wide open on that left side, and then I just was like, oh crap. So that was just a bad play call, and Washington State is losing to Stanford. Now there's Y. Crap! All we need is, like... I don't know. We have to get a first down here, because if not, the clock's going to stop. And this is not the play we need to be running. We don't need to be running this play, but they're going to be covering really hard there. Oh my god, that's a sack. Oh, that's an interception. Okay. Whoever's listening, whoever is active right now, tell me. I have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. Do I go for it? Or call a timeout and punt it? I think I should go for it. I actually am... Oh, I messed up. Look at Coach O. We can still win the game. We can still go to overtime. I also need to turn off conservative. Oh, that's an interception. That's the game. Fuck. Oh my god. I should have punted the ball. No, I shouldn't have not... No, I can't say that. Going for it was stupid, but, like, that was stupid, too. And JG can't throw a lob pass to save his life. We need Shrout. Here we go. 30 seconds left. I'm out here still just slinging the football because Jarrett Garantano does what Jarrett Garantano wants to do. Look at that. Heck of an arm. No one even knew where the ball was in the air. Tennessee's going to fall at home for their first loss of the season against LSU. All because I made a terrible, terrible, terrible management mistakes. What are we doing? Punt the ball. The game's literally over. I'll just throw a Hail Mary. For the fun of it, we'll throw a Hail Mary. Oh crap, he's gonna catch that. Dropped it. So it started off with me saying, this is going to be a touchdown, and then he threw an interception in the end zone. And then in the fourth quarter, we don't score a single point, turn the ball over a handful of times, and lose by 11 points. We missed an extra point. That's problem number one. CPU misses an extra point. Alabama destroys Ole Miss. Oh my god. Let's just forget about that week. Oh, it's the Georgia game. And this is why I like playing in the SEC every single week at the big game. I can't wait to get out of the SEC and go to the Sun Belt, where I'm the head coach of, like, I don't know, Georgia Southern or something. Dylan, that is a funny picture of emo SpongeBob in all the game. All I look at is I see Dylan say yes when I ask to go for it, and then Corey says punt, and I go for it, and I don't win. I still had a chance to win, and then I just threw another interception. And we lost recruits because of that game. But we were already out of range for some of those guys that we lost. We might lose. I'm not losing this tackle to Texas A&M. I'm just going to make that known now. I want this guy really bad. And I want that guy. I want this guy. I wonder how the athletes are doing. Athletes also usually take a lot longer to build up points for. Like, you see, a lot of guys are already in the green or have already committed for us, but some guys, they just drag it out. Okay, my plan is to probably play 2 more games, so that I'll have a 6 games underway. Actually, I need to check what time I have to go to work. I could maybe finish a whole season in a night, because I am, you know, just playing the offense, so I could make it go by a lot faster. And if I could just start winning games, I could be a lot in a better position to just sim it. But are playing 1-3 Georgia and Alt 1, Alt 2. We're going to go ahead and just get this game rolling here. I need to get on the feed. Hopefully it's like 12:30 or something. That's what I'm feeling tomorrow.
We have a residential burglary in progress. We need some backup. Do you copy? I've got an emergency. What's your location? What about Burchett? Did you find any weapons? We need some backup. We need some backup. We have a residential burglary in progress.
Yeah, 12:30 to 9. Okay. Quarterback Beck playing here at Sanford Stadium. We're not going to win the coin toss. We're going to get the ball first. And it's another rainy game. Oh, wait. I'm simming the plays. 2nd and 10. Starting off a little late because I simmed plays like a dummy. 7-5. We didn't block the middle linebacker, though. That left tackle has to get out there. It's 3rd and 8. We're going to be throwing a slant. Given that if the middle linebacker shifts left, which is going to actually drop in. Ooh. I'm running out of the ball back. 2:28 left in the first quarter, but I'm not worried about the time. I'm worried about productively getting the ball down the field. Just get it, run it up the middle, 10 yards. That's good. Good run there by Eric Gray. We got about 1 yard to go. We're in pistol formation. And we're going to not run it on the weak side. We're going to do a delayed handoff, and then he's going to get one. First down, Tennessee. We're going to run Y stick. We got a double slant on the left. Got Velas Jones Jr. running a little short curl route. Maybe we can get about 5. But he's covered. Oh, that was dumb. Here we go. 3rd and 10, we're running 4 verts. Of course. Good catch there by Velas Jones Jr. We're going to just run it here. Oh, good run there by JG. He's going to get about 9. We're going to go no huddle. We want to get on the board first. We're running up and empty here. But we're going to bring a guy over. We can't. Just get about 4. Good run there, JG. We're going to take the tight end out there. Oh my God. Johnson, you got to run through the route. If you're running a slant, I want you to run it all the way out of bounds. Not stop right there, and then when I throw the ball, you somehow manage to catch it. That could have been a pick. That could have been really dangerous. You got to run that route. Especially if the quarterback's rolling out, you got to follow. You got to follow. Garantano, Eric Gray. In the backfield. He's going to get about 3. Would have been more, but that left tackle or that left guard was just not able to block. Here we go. We're not running the jet sweep. That's a touchdown. Ramel Keaton. 11 yards. Touchdown. JG is going to start off the game with positive differential. And our defense is going to get a long, grueling possession there, but only allowing 3 points. All we got to do is score on this drive, and we'll be in a pretty good, safe position here. So we're going to start off pretty slow here with a nice little run. Eric Gray, about 11. Eric Gray, 5-yard average on the game. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid from him. We're going to look at that again. We're reading the middle. And we're going to go ahead and just push. We're going to slide the line left or right. Eric Gray is going to be able to get a couple cuts and another 10-yard rush. Eric Gray. And Eric Gray's down. Did they put Ty Chandler in? No, Eric Gray's coming in to finish off this first down. And he's going to get a little more. 5-yard gain. Eric Gray. Still a 5-yard rushing average. Running the ball here in the rain. It's been raining a lot here in the southeast. A good run there. Gain of only 2. He wasn't able to get behind the blockers. Couldn't find a hole there, so he tried to cut back, and there was a guy right there ready for him. Here we go, 2nd and 8. They're sagging off. B. Ooh. But he was like, I know. You knew. Jarrett Garantano needs to complete this next pass in order to be 50% on the day. What? 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 Oh my gosh, Ty Chandler recovered the fumble, and then he fumbled himself. Oh, he wasn't down. But they might give it to me. It's reversed. We got the ball back. On a crazy play, Ty Chandler recovers the weird fumble. And it wouldn't let me... What? I don't know, but we got the ball with 1:56 left here in the half. B's wide open. And that's going to be Josh Palmer overthrown. Jarrett Garantano just misses his target. 2nd and 10, ball at the 38.5 yard line. 4 wide. Gonna cut up field. Gray, spin move. Break a couple ankles. Gonna go down at the 50. No huddle. We're going to run that same play, but we're going to audible out. Put it into 4 verts, 5 wide. Before he gets hit, Eric Gray. Pass deflected. Garantano on the incompletion. We're going to send 4 wide. We got Eric Gray, who's going to just go straight as well. Let's see if the linebacker covers him. Linebacker's going to blitz. It's a left outside linebacker. And he's going to be tripped up in the backfield. Jarrett Garantano. Just could not run that defensive tackle. Number 95. Delonte West. And here we are, 3rd and 20. Still up by 4 points, though. It's still a manageable ball game. Tennessee still at the advantage. And he's going to throw it out of bounds this time, Josh. No, that's Velus Jones Jr. running the streak, who was able to break away from the press coverage. But Georgia's going to end up getting the ball, and with a second left, they said, it's happened once before, but this time it's a little bit of a different situation. Another Hail Mary here at Sanford. He said as he throws it. And it's bobbled and dropped by every receiver there in the core. Incompletion. Tennessee's going to walk away 7-3 at half. It's another low-scoring rainy day here in Athens, Georgia. Both teams are unable to just find a way to score. They both started off pretty warm, scoring on their first drives, but it's kind of dried out a lot as this game's progressed. A lot of mistakes, a lot of errors, just bad decisions from both teams. Both teams just not able to make the play calls and just keep the ball in their possession. But here we go, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 28-yard line. Hand off to Gray. Gray's going to cut once. He's going to be able to get a couple extra yards, and that's 6. Eric Gray, first down. Ball at the 34-yard line. Here we go in shotgun. We got 5 wide. Jones in the slot. Bubble screen to the left side. Jones going to be able to break away and going to be able to get 11 yards, 12 yards. Velus Jones Jr. is 21 on the day. 21-yard average. Here we go in the pistol, Garantano. Gray behind him. Hand off to Gray. It's going to be a tackle for a loss. 3 yards. Lizzie Aguilari. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Ball still behind the Georgia 50. Stuck there at the 43-yard line. We got the tight end Pope out there. And Garantano scrambling for his life. Sees RB. That's Keaton. He's not able to catch it. 26 yards. Romeo Keaton on the upfield. It was supposed to be an out route, but he cuts upfield when he sees Garantano scrambles and is able to get a couple extra yards. That's called IQ right there. Here we go, 4 wide in the pistol. Fake bubble. Johnson. And almost intercepted by number 3, Campbell. Garantano's going to be safer with those balls. Here we go, 2nd and 10, ball at the 31, Georgia 31-yard line. Hope out there playing receiver. Hot right there by Garantano. And that's going to be Josh Palmer, and it's overthrown again. That's the 3rd time Garantano's overthrown his receiver on the right side. And that was right wide open in the end zone as the safety cut down and the quarterback got beat. All there was daylight and was Bulldogs lettering. But he's going to... Oh! Similar play call. 27's able to pick it off in the end zone. Gets his foot in bounds. I don't know. I don't know about that one. What? He was not in bounds. This is up for the fans to decide at home. Was it a bad call? Yes. Was it an interception though? Oh. I don't know about that one. He got a foot down, but it seems like literally the line changes to make his foot fit. Or maybe that's just the shadow, but still. Amazing interception either way. Bad pass there by Garantano, and Georgia's going to go out and score 3 points. It's a 1-point ball game. Tennessee has less than 200 yards on the game. Their offense just has to start clicking. They got to start making better passes. They got to start using this open space here, and that's a good run there by Eric Gray. 13 yards up the gut. 12 rushing attempts on the game with a 6.5 yard average. USC's getting beat by Boston College. Johnson on the left side. Palmer on the right. Palmer. Again, he's wide open, and this time there's no one near him. He's going to cut back. Oh, but he's going to get tackled. Number 2 is able to get the legs. Garantano's finally able to connect from deep. But Palmer just not going to be shifty enough to break away from the safety. Here's Palmer. He tries to cut back, but he was right there, right at him. He knew. He knew. Finally, Tennessee's back in the red zone. Ball at the 8, 1st and goal. Garantano under center. Hand off to Gray. Gray, able to get about 7 yards there at the 1 yard line. Here we go, in goal line formation. Ty Chandler. He's going to get the ball. Ty Chandler's going to cut back inside, and that's touchdown. Ty Chandler. That's going to put Tennessee up by 8 points. And they're going to get the ball back here with 5:50 to start of the 4th quarter. We see Garantano in shotgun. Gray to his left, to his right. Able to break off there. Palmer's able to break away. It's going to be a gain of 11 on the slant. Coordinator Burchett's feeling pretty good right now. He's going to go no huddle. He wants to see if he can get an extra quick 10 yards. Oh, but he's going to be dropped, stripped by number 32, incomplete pass. This has been one weird game. Garantano has played awful, but yet the score doesn't really seem to resemble that. It seems just that maybe Georgia's played just as bad. In motion, Garantano fakes the handoff. Doesn't see anyone open, but he sees Johnson coming across the side, and that's going to be 28 yards, Brandon Johnson. He's able to get past his defender there, find some open space. That's a big reception there. The Vols need it. Getting the ball into enemy territory. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ball to Georgia 23. The slot receiver. Ramel Keaton. Another big gain there for Tennessee. Garantano's finally able to find these open guys. Their defense is all out of whack. Palmer. He's able to break away. He breaks one. Down at the 4, 20 yards. In the short 3-yard curl route. Here we go. 1st and goal. Ball at the 4. In shotgun. Garantano takes it. He's going to hand it off to Gray. And he's going to lose a yard. Should have been a quarterback keeper there. He saw it coming. But I don't know. Here we go. 2nd and goal. They're sending 7. Eric Gray's only going to be able to get 2 on the blitz there. Here we go, Garantano. Sees Brandon Johnson, on the right side. That was stupid. Now, Corey, you have the decision here. Do I run spacing from the 2-yard line and get the touchdown, or do I kick the field goal? You have 27 seconds to respond. This time I will listen, because I will wait, unless it gets down to like 5 seconds. And if so, I'm going to go for it, because I'm already in formation. Okay. Cedric Tillman with the touchdown on the easy play. Just gonna put Tennessee up against Georgia. Feels weird that we beat Florida and Georgia in the same year, except the Florida game was so much more entertaining. This game's just been wet, but not fun. The other game was wet and fun, you know. A's wide open. That's going to be Pope. Austin Pope is going to be able to get a 1st down. Oh, I guess Dylan's the only one left. Dylan, I wish you told me what to do. But still, it's 3rd and inches, and we're going to beat Georgia. Probably, it's 21-6. Gray. Going to cut backwards, and it's going to be a 1st down because of forward progression, but I hate how spin moves in this game. If you're not wide open, it kicks you backwards. Look at A. What was that? Throwing in the wet, Garantano. I was trying to throw it down the field, and he throws it in the middle of the field where no one's at. Okay, this play has not worked all season, but that doesn't mean you stop trying. Never give up. Never, never give up. We got 3 yards on a speed option play where I did not give Eric Gray the ball because I saw him bring double coverage. Here we go. 3rd and 7. We got Keaton in the slot. And it's going to be a sack. Keaton was wide open on the left side on the drag route. Just couldn't put the ball in the air, but still a comfortable lead here on this rainy day here in Athens, Georgia. (21-6). Eric Gray with the handoff. He's going to be able to get about 7-8 yards. And Kirby Smart's going to call his first time out. Here we go, 2nd and 2. Garantano on the pistol. Behind him is Gray. Gray taking on the left side. Up the middle. Gain of 5. Another timeout by Georgia. Palmer, in motion. Gray, up the middle. Gonna try to go right. Not gonna be able to gain much of anything. And another timeout from Georgia. That's our final timeout of the game. 1:45 left here in Athens. As the Vols have the ball all to 37. No, 39, I'm sorry. It's going to be a 4-yard gain down to the 35. Conservative clock going on. It's 3rd and 5. Here in Tano. All alone in the backfield. And Johnson couldn't cut back far enough, and he's going to drop it. It's going to be 4th and 5, ball at the 35. And I think I'm going to kick the field goal because it's a 52-yarder, and Brett Samat... Timeout. There's negative wind coming right out of her face. We're not going to make it. We're going to go ace slot, we're going to go slants, and we're going to bring the guy in the slot on a slant. On a streak. Try to bring that corner out of the picture. Oh, he ain't guarding him. Keaton! First down! We're going to go no huddle, and we're just going to run the ball, and that's going to be the game. Here in Georgia, it's going to be Tennessee 21. Bulldogs 6. Just an overall weird game. Tennessee wasn't necessarily successful with the ball on offense, you know. Total yards was pretty low. But I don't know. They also weren't effective in the red zone. Only 50%. They had a lot of chances to score a lot of points. But it just shows there's a lot of improvement to be made for this Tennessee team. So a win on the road at Georgia. It's going to move them to 5-1 on the season, 4-1. Let's look at some stats real quick. I want to see how bad Georgia played. So they had 293 yards. They only had 65 rushing yards. And passing yards. They had 228. But they turned the ball over. They fumbled it. They punted the ball a lot. And they had the ball. We had a very even time of possession. So, very interesting to look at that game there. Very, very, very good win there on the road. Washington loses. Maryland loses. Army beats Houston. That's a big win. Tulsa loses to Rice. And Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns, are going to beat up on Texas State. We have a bye week next week. So we are 4-1. We're going to play one more game. We're going to play the South Carolina game. Call that a wrap. We're going to finish up 6 games. Actually, I could finish the whole season. I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. I'm halfway done. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. 3 hours and 7 minutes. Do have a lab I should probably do. I'm going to do that this weekend. I'm already done with it. I just got to finish one little detail. Like a 1 page of it. It's like 8 questions. Checking my information science class here. Me, Bryson, Holly, and Ashley are in a group. We're in Team C. Go Team C. Alright, so we're going to look at recruiting, and then during this bye week, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what's happening around the league, so we can all be caught up on what's happened. So with recruits, let's look at the quarterback situation. Chad Little still wants to be a ball, but we're going to lose on Brad Cooper, sadly. And let's go scout a little bit more here. Yeah, we're not getting a quarterback. Chad Little sucks. I'm going to just use the athlete as a quarterback. So we're going to give more points to this running back. He's not going to Vanderbilt. Fullback, offer him a scholarship since I'm here and give him more points. He's not going to South Carolina. We're going to beat up on your school next week. Wide receivers, we're going to get the good receiver, Rob Reed. 4-star out of Texas. He's 77 overall. That's 5-star level. That's really good. And let's go ahead and scout these two guys. 69 overall and a 68. So we're already recruiting the right guys. So Chase Hall's going to be good. He's from Jefferson City. That's where Carson Newman's at. And then Corey Dunn from Cookeville. 2 Tennesseans. He's going to join the club. And also the Texan, Rob Reed, chose Tennessee over Texas, Michigan, Alabama, and LSU. For tight ends, we're locked out for Shane Smith. We're 4,000 points behind. We had no chance. But Jason Hunter, 66 overall. We're in the lead for him. And I think we might be the only school who's even offered him. Let's check. How do I check that? I forget. Top schools. Oh, we have not offered him a scholarship yet. Yeah, usually whenever you offer him a scholarship where it says top schools, there'll be a little piece of paper. So we've offered him. And we're 94% locked in this recruiting battle against Texas A&M for Dan Joseph. But we also have Blake Swan, 2 decent guys. And this Jeremiah Pope guy. If we tried, we could get him too. But I'm not trying too hard to get him. I really want this Ray Grimes guy as well, but Michael Jackson will work just as fine. Dallas Higdon, he'll be good. Defensive end, David Daniels. I want to try to stretch this out to the end of the year so I can give him a lot of points at the very end. We're not going to be able to get a defensive tackle this year. Jason Hunter is a guy I want. Middle linebacker, we lost Eric Porter to Tulane. But Johnny Campbell is a guy who we're still in the running for. He's a 69 overall, so not too bad, not too bad. We could get Brennan Swanson, cornerback, but I'm not too worried about that. I really wanted this free safety, but we're still down to Purdue. But we can still get Colby Higgins and Keith Jennings. If we just give him any kind of attention, he'll come. And we got Jeff McCormick, the number 9 kicker in the country. That means a lot to us. We will have a kicker next season. And the athletes, we're leading on both. This guy right here, he's I don't know what he is. He's not good at man coverage. He's not good at zone coverage. Might be a tight end. He might be a tight end. I don't know. John Presley's a weird guy. If we don't get John Presley, I'm not worried about that. But I am. Thomas Cooper is going to be a good quarterback. 81 throw power, 81 accuracy with 90 acceleration and some decent speed level. He'll be a good guy to just put into the quarterback carousel. We got JG, Brian Maurer, JT Shrout, and then we got the redshirt freshman who's really good, Harrison Bailey. So let's go look at the season. Garantano's leading the nation in yards, but he's probably leading the nation as well. Brian Maurer's thrown passes. And 14 interceptions. So let's try to get that back up to like where we have more touchdowns and interceptions. Ian Book, quarterback from Notre Dame. Let's go on to the next week. We're playing South Carolina. It's a home game. And I think I might play the next game. That is the Alabama game. That's going to be a big game. So I think it is really important for me to play that as well. I might take a little intermission after this game. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we're still in some recruiting battles. We did lose that. We lost the quarterback who I took my points off of. We lost Jay Pittman. And we lost another free safety to Purdue. They got 2 free safeties. And we're out of points because we don't have points in the second half of the year. So that's not good. But we're a similar overall ranked team to this team. We're just going to go out there and wear our normal orange. We're ranked 13th in the country. Coming off a big win against Georgia. Hopefully we can match that same level of intensity, but execute a little bit better when it comes to this here game. Make sure you give your all for Tennessee today. We got a big game here against South Carolina. Always a tricky team to play. Muschamps teams, always weird. Always hard to beat these types of teams. And we're going to start off with the ball. And I think our goal for today is just to keep the tempo slow and to make sure we don't turn the ball over and to keep the ball a lot longer than the opponent. We're going to keep the game plan really simple. I should have handed the ball up to Jarrett Garantano. He's going to be able to get some yards. That's a big run there. 18 yards. It should have been a handoff, but he was able to break the tackle there because he tried to cut back inside and he was able to beat him. So, smart IQ there from JG. Good handoff there by Gray. Gray's going to get 8 yards. If we're going to be able to run against this team like this all day, then we might be able to just go home with a win. JG, 4 yards, 5-yard gain. Here we go. In shotgun, Garantano. Good blocks there. Gray's going to get 5, 6 yards on the carry. Look at square or X. Palmer. Big gain there. Josh Palmer. We're going no huddle here. Garantano. And shotgun. Palmer in the slot. Oh, that was a bad play. No, that's Brandon Johnson. Sorry, Brandon Johnson. Somerset. Josh Palmer's number 5. Eric Gray. Behind Garantano. Ace formation. Gain of 4 yards. Eric Gray. Iowa State's ranked number 1 in the nation. Forgot to look at the rankings, but I guess Iowa State's the best team in the nation? That's crazy. Ooh, Eric Gray's going to be stopped short of a yard, but we're going to go for it. 4th and 1. We've been running the ball really well. I don't see why we can't just do halfback dive and just get a yard. There might be a big hole here. There's not. 7 yards. That's good. That's really good. Oh, good run there. 4 yards. Eric Gray. Consistently running the ball on this drive. First drive of the game, we've had the ball for about 5 minutes in game time. And Eric Gray's probably going to end up getting us a touchdown here. 3rd and goal, ball is about the 2 or the 1 yard line. It depends on what day of the week it is. They're lined up in blitz. But Eric Gray is going to be able to get the 1 yard touchdown run. Tennessee on the left side carry. 7-0, but they're going to score real quickly. That's 7-7. Yeah, South Carolina is always a tough game. It's never a disappointing one either whenever you play against the Gamecocks. So always expect some high intensity, high entertainment fun. Eric Gray, 9 rushes, 3.5 yard average. That's the end of the first quarter. A really quick first quarter there. 7-7. Back and forth there, but South Carolina was able to get a really quick score. Tennessee just dragging out the game. Yep, run the ball. That's what we're doing. It's rained every single game pretty much. I think it might be a weather thing. I don't know why it's raining all the time. I bet if I restart the game it won't rain, but we're going to live with it. In shotgun, Garantano on the right side. There's Gray, and Gray is going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss of 4 yards. It's going to be 4th and 10. Jamie Robinson. And South Carolina's not going to be able to get any yards either. They're going to punt it back to Tennessee. Tennessee's at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Garantano. All alone. In shotgun. Brandon Johnson on the curl route. 12 yards. Easy reception, and they're going no huddle. Trying to push the pace here. Garantano. No one. Under 10. There goes Garantano on the run. Gain of 6. We've thrown the ball 3 times. Here's Garantano. No handoff. And he's going to be able to get another read option. Good run there. 4 yards. They came right at him, and he was able to just avoid the he was able to avoid the tackle and get a first down. South Carolina has not even got a first down all game, but yet they still have 7 points. Good throw there. Johnson, able to break away a little bit, get 17 on a short curl route. Are going no huddle. Tennessee loves to go no huddle after a good successful play. And they're going to call an audible here. Change the play a little bit. Oh, that might be bad. Eric Gray, though. He's going to be able to catch it. Bring it down. 1st and goal. That's at the 6. They're going no huddle. They think they can score. They think they can get this ball in here. Snapped. Palmer. Touchdown. Tennessee. They decided to go to the air that time on that drive. And it's back and forth. Here we go. We're going aggressive. Aggressive clock here. We're trying to get 3 points. But we're not going to play. We're not going to do that play. Garantano is 6 for 6 for passing. He doesn't want to throw an incompletion all game. So he just says, I'm running it. And he's going to slide. First down. Slide in the rain. Don't fumble the ball. We don't want to turn the ball over. Garantano looked at the stats before the game. He looked at the season stats and he said, I could be a lot better than where I'm at right now when it looks at the numbers. He's sending all 3 of those guys running. That leaves a big giant hole, and he's just going to run. 97 rushing yards in the first half for this Tennessee football team. A lot of them are coming from the quarterback, JG, Jared Garantano. Double coverage there on the right side for Palmer. But he's still going to be able to get the reception and get about 10. A minute 30. Tennessee's been able to get the ball down the field really quickly. They're going to audible out. Another 4 verts. Looking deep. He's going to sling it. Oh, and 24. Going to be able to come and get the deflection. Good read there. Right. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball here at the 32-yard line. Garantano under center. Behind him is Gray. There's Callaway. Jimmy Callaway is able to get the ball down to the 1-yard line. That's his first reception of the season. I think he's a freshman. Jimmy Callaway. I haven't heard of that name all season. He might be related to Marquez Callaway, a Tennessee receiver. I think he's playing for the Niners now. I got to check that out. Who is Jimmy Callaway? Wide receiver. Jimmy Callaway, freshman, 6-foot freshman. Comes in clutch there. gets the Vols a score. Eric Gray, but he's going to run it in. South Carolina fails to score at the end of the half. And then they get the ball to start the half, and they fail to put points up on the board again. There was a lot of guys there that could have had the ball, but he threw it to the guy who was being covered. Florida went down one spot after getting beat by Tennessee in double overtime. He's going to sling it, Josh Palmer. No, Brandon Johnson. Number 7, Brandon Johnson. 4 receptions on the game. This team really loves to just send it out wide, send it out right, and just send it out far. He doesn't know who to throw it to. Had to run out, and he's going to get lost at 12. Jabari Ellis. His first sack of the game, number 99. For the South Carolina Gamecocks. Second and 22. Breaks a sack. Austin Pope with the reception. He's going down to the 10, the 5, to dive. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sending out Austin Pope, the tight end. In the wide, he put him in the wide out and sent him on a streak, and he says, go get me 6. Tillman in the slot. We're going to send him out on a streak. We're going to see what he can do. He's being covered. Wait! There's no one there! Number 21! He gets burnt! Back-to-back big plays from the slot receiver! Cedric Tillman! 73 yards! Jarrett Garantano! 3 touchdown passes! And this game has turned ugly real quick. It went from run the football in the first half to throw it to the guy who can run the fastest. But there's Eric Gray. He can run the fastest on the team, and he's going to get 12, 13. Eric Gray, 49 yards on the game. Eric Gray's the type of guy who, you got to get him 30 rushes for him to get 100 yards. But let me tell you something, he earns every single yard. But not right there, he just gets eaten alive there by the linebacker. See his legs all up in his face. He says, what? Here we go, 2nd and 9. Eric Gray. Cut back left, up the middle. Gain of 5. Still a nice, safe lead here. 15 seconds left. I think they might just let the clock run out and end it. Call that the third quarter. Tennessee ahead 35-21. Garantano has been playing out of his mind. Amazing touchdowns, amazing play calls. Being able to make some good hot routes, changing some routes for some guys, getting them out in the open. But they've just been able to beat the defenders. It's meant a lot to this Tennessee offense. But here they are. 3rd and 4. Run the ball. Up the middle. Gain of 2, but it's not going to be enough. But Tennessee, they're going to go no huddle. Garantano. Under center. Drop backs to pass. On the screen pass. And it's barely going to be a first down, Eric Gray. They're going no huddle. They feel like they have a lot of momentum. And they do. And there's Austin Pope, the tight end. He's right there tied on the right side. But there's going to be Josh Palmer. He's going to bring it down. Another big play. Another touchdown on a streak, 50 yards. What is going on in Knoxville? What is happening? 4 touchdown passes for Jarrett Garantano. He saw the stats. He says, I'm a leader. I can be better. But there's a fumble. But Trey Smith is able to recover. I didn't even know there was a fumble. I didn't. There's no sound. But booth review. It doesn't matter. They review every single fumble. He was down, though. So we're going to get an extra yard, maybe. And Eric Gray's going to get his rushing yards back. But see, he was definitely down. On the field, it's reversed. You can watch his mouth. reversed, yeah. It's 2nd and 3 before the reversal. And it froze. And the game just froze. God said bedtime, yep. So I'm going to end it there. I guess tomorrow, I'm going to end up replaying the South Carolina game. I'm not going to be able to recreate that amazing stat line of 4 touchdowns, but it was awesome to see that. So hopefully tomorrow we'll come back out strong and we'll definitely be able to get a couple wins. Maybe finish off the season.